fucking what was it? Amazon week was just like a couple days ago.
Yeah. Haha. E.N.E. Stacks with the facts. E.N.E. The real contender. Been back in bad bitches since we was young boys, like in high school, you know? That's a fact. Hey, yo, L's. Talk.
East Coast tinted out, bay ball down. Hey, I'm about to pull up on you.
Hey, I'm about to pull up on you.
West Coast vibes, baby, I'm so high. Hey, I'm about to pull up on you.
Hey, I'm about to pull up on you.
Down south, PYT, if you want roll with keys. Hey, I'm about to pull up on you.
Hey, I'm about to pull up on you.
If you want top in the O, let it ride. Hey, I'm about to pull up on you.
Hey, I'm about to pull up on you.
Pull up on the tip like I jack my slacks. King L, E.N.E, and your guy stats. We don't give a goddamn about your guy stats. To be honest, most of y'all girls guys whack. Step your game up, baby, and roll with the winners. E.N.E a steak meal, fuck them little chicken dinners. You ain't never seen a clique of niggas this fly. Never. King of stacks, get shit poppin' like a fish fry. You hit a vibe, see we on our West Coast shit. Call up the Cali Pub, cop them West Coast shit. Kisses at Nipsey store, cop them West Coast kicks. All blued up like we really West Coast crips. We do this shit with style, that's why the ladies love it. Be with their man straight choosing when we out in public. E.N.E, best flow. King L stacks with the facts, let's go.
East Coast tinted out, bay ball down. Hey, I'm about to pull up on you.
Hey, I'm about to pull up on you.
West Coast vibes, baby, I'm so high. Hey, I'm about to pull up on you.
Hey, I'm about to pull up on you.
Down south, PYT, if you want roll with keys. Hey, I'm about to pull up on you.
Hey, I'm about to pull up on you.
If you want top in the O, let it ride. Hey, I'm about to pull up on you.
Hey, I'm about to
Now you up on top, about to smoke with the chief. If you know King, he about to roll up a leaf. Look, I don't really dance, but let that ass roll on the D so high. I wasn't on it, but you noticing me. Just like where I'm from, I got her screaming out, oh. I ain't paid for no entry, but she gave me a show. Pop bottles only if it be the Don or the Mo. Here for a couple hours, go and count on my dough. Look, I don't really know why they envy me. Maybe cause the whole team MVP. Kept the gangs in your wine, I'm the same OG. Treat the foe like my shoes, keep the thing on me. Gang time, now it's mama mentality, up my salary. Wear the wrong colors in the wrong hood, in the casualty. Whether Malibu, Santa Monica on the beach. Always gotta keep the 40 cal in my reach. East Coast tinted out, bay ball down. Hey, I'm about to pull up on you.
Hey, I'm about to pull up on you.
West Coast vibes, baby, I'm so high. Hey, I'm about to pull up on you.
Hey, I'm about to pull up on you.
Down south, PYT, if you want roll with keys. Hey, I'm about to pull up on you.
Hey, I'm about to pull up on you.
If you want top in the O, let it ride. Hey, I'm about to pull up on you.
Hey, I'm about to
Hey, real talk, you need to holler at Stacks. If you open out of weight, he gon' give you some facts. All Brit, nauseous, call it C with a 6. E.N.E the cheat code, play the game with a glitch. Reverse the flow like our man Ray forever in this. John B the truth, that's some rhetoric shit. If you looking in the mirror, you should know this is E.N.E for life, flip the L, we locking the shit. 40 pounds on the shit, his name say what it is. Down over down, test every day was a trip. G strong like the hero, red skies, baby, I'm so high. My G was to get the beat with a split. We looking down, we still down south, you on this shit. If you want brother King, that's another plus name fit.
Fridays, man, we here, man. We pulling up on you niggas, man. Me and my brother King L, you know what I'm talking about. We here Friday night. What's happening? You did? What's good with everybody, man? How y'all doing, man? What the business is, man? What it do, man? I'm talking about, hold on a minute. Yeah, there we go, man. We here. You know what I'm talking about? We here Friday night once again. We in E.N.E studios. You know what I'm talking about? Me and my brother King L's, you did? About to sit up here and do what we do on a Friday night. What's happening with everybody, man? Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, you did?
all that great
You know what
stuff.
I'm talking about? Share on your social engineer, man. What's up? What's happening? What's popping? What's good with everybody, man?
What's happening?
You already know,
Yeah, I
man.
know.
It's Friday night. We here, man. It's been a very eventful week this week. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of stuff to talk about, and we're gonna get straight to it, man. And this is one of the trending topics right here, man. We're gonna jump straight into it, man. We ain't about to even sit up here and waste no time. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? The ass seen around the world. You feel me? You did? Damn.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
Now, I'm gonna say this off top though.
Nice. Nice fat voice.
Sometimes when some chicks get pregnant, right, it do their body a huge favor. And I gotta say, if it did a favor for anybody, it definitely did a favor for Kiki. Because goddamn, man, I mean, damn.
But that's also when because she working out too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It
depends. Work out.
It depends on who you. Like I said, it do good. It do your body good, depending on what you do with it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like you just gonna go from just Keke Palmer got a personal trainer. She probably got a dietitian, personal chef, and all that shit.
Afterwards, they do come down.
Yeah, but Keke, I ain't gonna lie though, man. One thing I am gonna say about this fit is Keke was definitely looking good in it, man. I mean, I can't even sit up there and like perk like that, man. Like I gotta keep it 100. If she was single, this would have been no issue for real.
Yeah, nah.
If she was single and not a mother, outside of she dressing like a whore, there's really not too much, to really be said about her outfit. But and there always is one, man. This is not only somebody's girl, but she also is a new mom. So with that being said,
Is she married to dude too?
Nah, she's not married to dude. But she out of pocket for this though.
I mean, that's the mother. I think sure they're not married?
No, they are not married.
Okay.
They're not married. That's why all these girls.
Just had a kid.
Yeah, I mean they're together though. That's his girl.
Okay.
They live with each other. That's his woman. He's her man.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
But I gotta say this though, y'all, man. I gotta keep it real, man. Keke was out of pocket, man. Keke was all the way out of pocket. Right now, I said what I said earlier because niggas was hitting me up, and I'm like, man, all this was last weekend, the 4th of July weekend, when there was 20 plus mass shootings all across the goddamn country, and I got niggas hitting me up in my damn DM and shit, asking me, sending me emails talking about some damn Keke Palmer's ass. And I was like, I don't give a fuck about what that bitch had on. There's 20-something shootings across the goddamn country, man. 50-something people died across the 60-something down there people died 4th of July weekend. You niggas emailing me talking about something. We want to hear what you got to say about this. But I don't give a fuck about that shit at the time. I don't care about it now, but I really didn't give a fuck about it then. There ain't no fucking news, right? But you niggas wanted to make it news. So, of course, us being content creators and us being citizen journalists, we're going to talk about it because it actually plays into a lot of things. Right now, number one, this broad was out of pocket. One, she out of pocket for wearing some shit like that. I don't give a fuck if he okayed it or see her before she left. She was out of pocket for wearing it. He a fuck nigga for letting her wear it. One. Two, she's all the way out of pocket for being all up on this nigga here, right here. She was out of pocket for being all up on that nigga, man. Like,
Kyle Kuzma's chick, when she seen Usher coming her way, she hopped up on Kuzma's lap.
You hear me?
Get you a Winnie. Get you a Winnie. You gotta get you a Winnie, y'all. It's a difference.
Look at this mess.
It's fucked up I gotta say that. You know what I mean? But if you look at the video of Winnie hopped up on Kuz quick. And then they'd be like, well, she hopped up on Kuz because he's a millionaire basketball. Nah, she hopped up on Kuz because she know her motherfucking value. You know what I mean? And it ain't even, I ain't bashing nothing on nothing, but it's a bad look. Like,
she's out of pocket. Like, there's no way you can shape it up. She was out of pocket, bro.
Like, I tried to let it, go a little bit or whatever it may be. But at the end of the day, when I looked at the video, it wasn't looking good.
She was like grinding on that nigga.
Yeah, and then, yes, I get it. She's an entertainer. They in the same business. You try to hype up the show, maybe a little more. And yeah, I get it. You know what I mean? Like, chicks is like, oh, what if it was you up there with Janet Jackson? I would support it, blah, blah, blah. I get it.
Look at that though. Hit the head. Look like he up on her though. Like she is up on that nigga though. Like come on, man.
Is, you know, I don't have that much a problem with her dancing with him as much as I do with the fit. The fit probably, and I'm not even the dude that's like, you know what I mean? I'm very secure.
You turned around and showed it to me. That was real disrespectful. Y'all niggas tripping, man. He was out of pocket for that, man. She turned around and everything. It was looking good, though. She was looking good as fuck, man. Hold it. It was looking good, man. It was looking real good. Look, she showed it to that nigga.
That's a crunch bar right there.
Huh? She turned around. She did a 360. Hey, doing the 360 for another man while you got to do this. Crazy.
Yeah.
You hear me?
It's a good 360 too. You got that fit on. It's showing you everything.
Doing the 360 for another nigga and you got a nigga is crazy.
I ain't gonna lie, that part might have been. Cause like I said, I ain't got no problem. Even with the dancing. The dancing is borderline, but yeah, the 360. Cause the dancing, you know what I mean? Women
you see a video of nigga L, hold on. L. You see it, L, hold on. You see a video of Julie at the damn let's see who we can see at the goddamn Lloyd concert, nigga.
Yeah.
And you know she got something like she got a dress with the cheeks out, man, with the mesh see through, and she turned around and do a 360 for that nigga Lloyd, man. How you gonna be feeling about that, brother?
You know the good thing about even my lady is like even when she was out going out, the most she would wear is a nice look. Like she, you know. Julie had a nice figure. She had her dress and she'd be out. Like, you know, and I didn't care because I was out too. But yeah, Julie ain't never wearing nothing see-through, even when her body was like top tier. Like, you know what I mean?
She's just not that type of chick, right?
Nah, she's just
not gonna be out like that, right? Because she's a fucking lady.
Yeah,
she has to respect for herself and more than she got respect for you.
Yeah, it wasn't that. Like,
right.
You know what I mean?
Tox Beats, what's good with you, man?
And birds know how I am. Like, you know, so we'll tell y'all ladies this, because this is where we're going to give y'all some solution-based content. We're going to give y'all some extra G. Like, we niggas at the end of the day, and at the end of the day, we some real niggas. So, look, it's difference between y'all being a respectable woman in the sense where, yeah, go do your thing. You could go out with your girls. You could put on, you know, a dress or something nice or whatever it may be.
Cortez, what's up, cuzzo?
Cortez, my brother Tox Beats and what up. But you know, at the same time, it's a difference because even if you with me, I don't really what you just hit. You know what I mean? That's something like somebody that's wearing something like that, that's a chick that we pick up, we might just hit. I mean, it might be our chick, like our side chick or something that we roll with, cruise with, you know, because she's sexy. But it ain't nothing that you're going to take all the way serious unless you kind of fall into that sucker attack mode. Just a little bit, you know what I mean? But it is what it is, man, you know?
She was lost in that nigga's eyes, man.
Yeah, it just was the spinning around for me, like this, like
look at that does see.
I'm not gonna say it.
She was fooling, man. Y'all niggas acting crazy, man. She was acting.
It just was all.
She was acting crazy, man. Come on, Kiki. Kiki, you know what I mean? Definitely, she ain't you.
Shout out to Drake, y'all.
Man,
Kiki was out of pocket for this one, though. I'm sorry. Ain't no way in hell no woman of mine is ever going out in public dressed like that.
Yeah,
ever.
Nah.
I don't give a fuck what the fuck going on. I don't care what her goddamn career is. She ain't coming out the house like that.
Kiki is grown. Let's get that correct.
You know, so I don't give a damn about her being grown. No woman of mine is going to ever be out in public like that. It's not going to happen. It just ain't going to happen.
I ain't got no problem watching it, though.
You feel me? Yeah, at home. Yeah, she can wear that for me at home, for sure.
About me personally.
Oh, you talking about, yeah, of course we ain't got no, I mean, yeah. Any of you niggas allow y'all chick to be out of pocket like this and they got cakes, please let them wear the mesh see-through because we definitely want to see it.
You know, but they probably be like
we definitely want to see it.
But I also be thinking like a lot of these celebrity relationships is more poly than they are monogamy. You know what I mean? So that's another thing that we also got to take into context when we look at these celebrity relationships. Because they are on the road a lot, just like we see basketball players, NFL players, pro sport players when they on the road. And we got to be, kind of naive to think that these chicks don't kind of do the same. They be on the road a lot too. So, but I ain't saying in this situation, because I'm still not associating this situation with her. Like a lot of people saying, oh, she fucking Usher. I'm not going to go that far.
Yeah, I mean, none of us know that. Nobody's saying that.
But nothing, but it just wasn't all the way a good look.
I will say this though, after that interaction, I'm pretty sure if Usher shot his shot and tried to get it, I'm pretty sure he can get them cheeks.
Well, I don't know, because Usher also is the type of nigga like he OG and Kiki is.
Man, if Usher wanted to get them cheeks, he gonna get them cheeks.
But if he wanted to, he probably would have already done. You know what I mean?
No,
Usher's that nigga, like. You know
I mean, that's true too. But that's what I'm saying. So let's sit up here. It's safe to say that if Usher wanted to get them cheeks, he more than likely probably would get them cheeks. Man.
But I mean, what's crazy is as much as all of us niggas, even that's in great relationships. If Usher was damn near coming up a lot of our chicks, just like if a chick like J-Lo was coming up, a lot of us niggas in relationships. Like, I mean. Shit, your chick might even allow it. Like, hey, you know what? And it's fucked up.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, you might. I ain't gonna say. Oh, I'm definitely not. Like, niggas is just different. Like, but you know what I mean.
Nah,
it is.
It's a completely different situation, man.
It's a different situation, but at the same time, man, when you out here, bro, and celebrity.
Usher told y'all niggas, man, don't leave your girl around me. True player for real. Ask my nigga for real.
I mean, and
you hear me?
He wasn't just talking. That was a statement.
He said, don't leave your girl around me. True player for real. That's my nigga for real. Situations will arise.
That nigga's been on
it's alright, but you gotta be, he told y'all you gotta be smart about it. That nigga Usher can smash Kiki if he wanted to, man. Right goddamn it now, man. These bitches is whores, man.
Hey, don't let your chick.
Hey, man, these chicks is whores. Yeah, man. What the fuck, man? Dancing all up on niggas and shit, man.
You know what I'm saying? They was on Boosie, heavy. I seen the videos. If they be on Boosie, they gonna go crazy for a nigga like Usher. And they was going nuts for Boosie. He was just right here at the fucking truth.
You said they was going nuts for Boosie?
Oh, in the club. Boosie could have picked any girl in that crowd and she would have let.
Oh yeah,
man, it was crazy. I'm gonna tell y'all this, man. Like any type of form of power, whether you a DJ in the city, DJ IQ is when you get on the stage, women look at you on the stage. I was in a little stage just in dollars.
I feel what IQ messed my little homie, man.
Man, chicks would go crazy, up and down. Bro, and it wasn't nothing but no whole little bar, and they would go nuts and treat me like I was a guy, and all I was in this little ass bar. And all they knew was I was a nigga up on stage spinning records, and they loved it. And I could literally point in the crowd and take what I wanted to take home. Yeah. And that's just how it is, bro. It is fucked up that you could say that, and it could be chicks that could be in there with the niggas all the time, and then one night they be in there with the girls, and it's. I'm gonna just tell y'all, that's just the way it is out here.
They'll pull up on you like that song me and King L's got.
Bro, it ain't even like me saying nothing. And I know, because when I look at it, I'm like, I was a small scale nigga in the city. Like, I wasn't on the radio like KNMOW or none of them niggas, but me just being on the east side bar and
pull up on the chick like I jack my slacks, man. You hear me?
And I know that we are, like I said, we different kind of niggas, because we ain't them niggas that just kind of be like kind of crazy or thirsty. We ain't never been thirsty, none of that shit. But at the same time, I just know, like, if it was just like that on small scale, or even when we used to do shows and all that, like I told y'all a story about shows, it's crazy. So just knowing that, I know how niggas on the large stage definitely got to be living. Man, it feels like that on a small scale.
Nigga, they get any chicks they want.
Because on the small scale, you do the same. Like shit, we would like when we tell y'all some of the stories, like we don't even tell y'all all the shit. Like, you know what I mean, with the homies, like shit we did. Like, we only give y'all like maybe a tenth of the stories, because it may seem out of like, nah. And we ain't telling y'all the whole truth. Like, what we was doing in high school was just a little different.
We're going to have to say that for a Saturday night or so. You hear me, man? Hey, man, tap that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page. We're going to bang out to this year. You know what I'm saying? Will arise here. We're going to play this track right here, man. The title track off of my brother Glitch the Guarantee album, Up in Smoke, featuring my man Ray, man, and my man Nauseous. You know what I'm talking about? Let's go. E.N.E every day, all day, no days off. Tap in, walk with us, man.
Yeah. Glitch the Guarantee. 2020 got E.N.E so clear. Let me get to it. Glitch, nigga, for shit I do on these beats, nigga, I'm legendary. Niggas get to acting like bitches, okay, they Tyler Perry. Hide the women and kids, shit about to get very scary. Sticky bandits, freak while you home alone like Marvin Harry. Up in smoke for real, nigga, I'm blowing heavy. Rolling up be all that I need, it be my method Mary. All my niggas be locked and loaded, we mercenaries. Type of gas I got in this blood will make your vision blurry. I'm in the clouds a lot, I make the pilots worry. Turns out the shit is my fight song, like Katy Perry. Ready for war, soon as I hit the door. I'm ballin', nigga, I'm Kobe as soon as I hit the floor. Taking every shot, shoot that bitch till I score. Hall of Fame bars, I'm Barry Sanders and more. The way I spit this shit, you niggas better take note. The guarantee, when you see me, know I'm up in smoke. Here's the lesson learned. We roll that fire, light that fire, then we let it burn. Up in smoke, nigga, losers gotta wait they turn. We set the city on fire, nigga, court adjourned. We don't need no water, let that motherfucker burn. Now we up in smoke, let that bitch burn. Now we up in smoke, let that bitch burn. Now we up in smoke, let that bitch burn. Now we up in smoke.
I ain't trying to hear that BS. Please spare me a lecture. I was made to be a diamond because I was born out of pressure. My dad was a G, but the drugs got the best of them. Some grind on their own while others might invest in you. Just long as you plant the seed and grow it like a vegetable. Everything will happen when it's supposed to, like a schedule. Every day I thank God and try to add another decimal. A pretty face is cool, but I need an intellectual. Making moves in silence really speaks to higher decibels. They always said the loudest in the room was the biggest fool. When I go up in the booth, close my eyes and see the visual. Not butcher boys, but trust me, it's about to get critical. Johns, yeah, we slid a few, knocked them off casually. You claim you on my level, but really that's a fallacy. You still waiting on handouts, that's such a travesty. You're not even amongst my stars, let alone the galaxy.
Here's the lesson learned. We roll that fire, light that fire, then we let it burn. Up in smoke, nigga, losers gotta wait they turn. We set the city on fire, nigga, court adjourned. We don't need no water, let that motherfucker burn. Now we up in smoke, let that bitch burn. Now we up in smoke, let that bitch burn. Now we up in smoke, let that bitch burn. Now we up in smoke.
Sick positioning, running shit commissioning. You ain't seeing us, not sure what you're envisioning. We still winning, you in danger and it's imminent. Bunch of sticks outside, walking like picketing. E.N.E on fire, man, we sizzling. Leave the scene flickering, damn, they're sickening. No witnesses, damn, all that soliciting. We pack a rainstorm, man, you niggas drizzling. Still riding hot like cars, no air conditioning. Yeah, still blowing loud pack. Why you whispering? Handicap flow, leave them crippling. Sick discipline, all that mob penmanship. How you rate your bars? Insignificant. I stand behind my bars like imprisonment. Glitch the guarantee 2020 C division. There's nothing to lose if you always win.
Here's a lesson learned. We roll that fire, light that fire, then we let it burn. Up in smoke, nigga losers gotta wait they turn. We set the city on fire, nigga court adjourned. We don't need no water, let that motherfucker burn. Now we up in smoke, let that bitch burn. Now we up in smoke, let that bitch burn. Now we up in smoke, let that bitch burn. Now we up in smoke.
Yeah. You already know what it is, man. E.N.E. We got bangers for centuries, man. Tap in, walk with us. XL Pro, what it do, man? You feel me? We got bangers for days, man. Don't even trip. You dig? Tap in and walk with us, man. You dig? My brother King L's in the building. Stocks with the facts. We here. We got y'all in the building, man. What's good with y'all? How y'all doing this beautiful Friday evening? You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how we do it, man. We chopping it up over here, playing these E.N.E classics. Goddamn it. Sit up here breaking down and listening to, discussing, you know what I'm saying, talking about the current events, trending topics of the week. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to get right to it, man. You know what I mean? So much stuff going on this week, man. You know what I'm saying? There's so much stuff going on this week. You know what I mean?
Crazy.
I'm talking about.
See where they caught the one of the biggest serial killers in New York.
The biggest serial killers in New York.
The Galagos Island serial killer.
No, I ain't into that. But one nigga they did let out of jail not too long ago, man. This nigga here, man. What y'all know about this nigga here, man? The booty warrior himself, man. Hold on, let me find that Boondock joint real quick, man. Oh my god, man. Let me see this shit real quick, man. Oh man.
Hold on, I just got out of the shower. There's some juice on the table.
Mm-hmm. Take your time.
You want to explain to me what you're doing here?
I came looking for booty.
You came looking for sex with an underage boy?
Oh, no, I ain't come looking for no little boys. I ain't got no milk, no cookies, nothing. I came looking for man's butt.
A man's butt? Excuse me?
Oh, I know who you are, Chris Hansen. But see, I calls you Chris Hansen. I watch your TV show all the time. So you can go ahead and bring them cameras and them police is waiting outside. It don't make me no difference. Now, I tell you what, I like you and I want you. Now, we can do this the easy way or we can do it the hard way. The choice is yours.
Well, I don't think you and I will be doing anything any kind of way.
Okay, I see you choosing the hard way.
Okay, cut. This isn't working. Someone get this guy out.
Oh, man, you ruined that fight. No, Chris, I'm a warrior.
Shout out to that nigga Aaron Magruder, man. The booty warrior himself, man. This is comical to me, man. The booty warrior himself, Fleece Johnson, recently was released from prison after 40 years. All right. He's fried. I'm going to tell you that right now. You do 40 years and prison system in anywhere in America, you're going to be mentally fucked. More than likely. You know what I'm talking about? And this nigga Fleece Johnson, y'all hit the old Fleece, man. This nigga here, man.
But when Lockup visited Kentucky State Penitentiary, we met Fleece Johnson, a longtime inmate who practices a very different kind of homosexuality.
But we have sexual desires, right? So you got a bunch of men locked up in one place. All of them get hard. All of them's horny. All of them got sexual desires. So what are they going to do? If you won't let them have a woman, they going to have each. Somebody's going to have to give us some booty. And it's just that simple.
The most memorable story that Fleece told us was about the place and importance that booty has in a maximum security penitentiary. And he went on about it and on about it.
In his prison, booty was more important than food. Booty, a man's butt. It was more important. I'm sorry. It was more booty, having some booty was more important than drinking water, man. I like booty.
Johnson went on to tell our crew how he used to satisfy his sexual desires, especially during the 1970s and 80s, when he was most active and prison security was more lax.
When I see one, and he looks good to me, when I go see him, I say, you come here. I say, I'm telling you what, I like you, and I want you. And we can do it the easy way or the hard way. So the choice is yours, right? And it was always yes.
Johnson also had a warning for the new generation of inmates.
Man, listen here, y'all, man. Listen here, man. I'm telling y'all right now. And I've been to the joint, man, so I can tell y'all firsthand, man. Them days was back in, like they said, in like the 70s and the 80s and maybe the early 90s. But there wasn't none of that shit going on where I was at. You know what I'm talking about? Even at Ross, you know what I'm saying? I was at a level 3 joint. Like, ain't nobody gonna take your booty, man. You can't, you see every time he said it, every time he pulled down on somebody that said yes, so these clearly was dudes who was already, it wasn't like he just was pulling down on any random dude, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, some of you niggas get up in that old who's gown, man, and y'all find out there ain't no pistols up in there, man, unless you gonna hawk something. You know, you ain't gonna be, y'all feel like how tough you really are not. Yeah, you niggas wouldn't know what to do if a nigga pulled tight on you like that. Niggas be terrified. And I'm saying, from some aspect, you should be terrified. Right? Seriously, though. Don't go to prison. Ain't nothing cool about that shit, man. But if you're out there in the streets playing around or breaking the law, whatever you're doing, you could possibly end up in that old who's gown, man. Understand, all you'll be good as long as you just be a man. You hear me? Fleece Johnson ain't gonna pull down on nobody who he know ain't on that shit. You hear me? Flat out. I know a lot of Fleece Johnson ass niggas I was locked up with. Their niggas ain't pulling tight on no real one, for real. If you show any type of weakness in that motherfucker, that's associated with being feminine, being soft. Let a nigga pull tight on you like that, you better motherfucker locker box tray his face up that same damn day. You hear me? Scary ass nigga, man. That nigga Fleece Johnson pulled tight on one of you niggas will pee on your goddamn self, man. Ain't no sticks or no switches in a joint, Mike. You hear me?
Mates. They might be asking for trouble from old timers.
And y'all niggas be sagging y'all pants and too?
Oh, they got this thing where they sag their pants past their butt. It's a style. They call it some sort of gangster style. You know, it's sexy to us, right? And see, but they weren't prepared for this, right? So you sag your pants in her, man, somebody be up in your butt, you know? And it's just that simple.
Johnson even let the lockup crew know that when he was in his prime, they wouldn't be safe from his advances either.
If y'all had been in her back then in them days, and as much as I like booty, I probably felt one of y'all butts. And y'all was walking past me and dared you to say something. I'm not no shame in my game. This is nothing that I'm ashamed to admit. I am what I am. I'm a warrior too, you know, so let that be known. I'm a warrior.
Fleece Johnson got
Say
his knock the fuck
it
out.
won't be a back and forth question and answer thing. I'm gonna let him tell his story.
My nigga Fleece Johnson out of that old
he's gonna rap
job, man. Look at that nigga look silly as hell. Oh man, this nigga Fleece, man. I just wanted to touch on this real quick though, because I know a lot of people probably see this from the Boondocks that have seen this episode. Maybe even heard about, you know, he been doing his little rounds on the internet, YouTube interviews and all that. You know what I'm saying? But he just an old fried ass nigga. One of them niggas who got locked up back in like the late 70s, early 80s type nigga. You know what I'm talking about? When it was not a good time to be in the joint. You hear me? For real. Because that's when niggas was actually raping niggas and taking, you know what I'm saying, taking, you know what I'm saying, 3-4 dudes pull down on you tight. You 3-4 big 200+ pound dudes, man, pull tight on you, man. You know, I mean, let's just be honest about the situation, man. I mean, it really ain't gonna be too much you can do. You know what I mean? I mean, as far as like, you know, you fight until you can't fight no more, but you know what I mean? You ain't gonna be able to take on 3-4 big buff ass, you know what I'm saying, cock strong ass niggas, man. You might be able to fight real good, man, but you know, the odds is not in your favor in that situation, man. I'm just saying.
It's in the gang rape.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all ever seen, what was that, American
Me?
Whatever that is, American X.
Don't go to prison, man. Yeah, don't commit crimes. You don't want to end up institutionalized. We call insty. You don't want to end up insty like this nigga here. And you got to think about this. Niquay, what's up, baby? You got to think about this, though. What type of broad is going to marry this nigga, though? I bet you he got him his age or older ass broad, man. Talking about what broad going to put up with a nigga who sit up there out of his mouth say, he said, dude asked me, hold on, I'm about to find the review, man. That nigga said, what this nigga say, man? This nigga Fleece said,
Today. Hey, how you doing, Fleece?
Doing all right.
Everything all right with you?
So far.
So far?
You ain't got no furniture.
I'm glad you're here. Man, let's get right into it. Man, what was the young Fleece like? When did you get started? Where was you born? And tell us, you weren't playing.
Nah, what? And I used to steal cars. I had a little game. All my little spit on him in the back. And all that. I was such a menace that when $20 to get it, you know, I was sort of like afraid of this nigga. For this nigga was just huge, man. I just said, God damn.
I'm trying. He asked me. He said,
when I hit prison, you know, I see.
Hey man, they asked this nigga. They said, man, what's the thing you miss most about being in prison? That nigga said, booty.
Look who they just brought in. But what they didn't realize, I had 2 brothers.
That nigga said the most. He said he missed booty, man. Like, come on, man.
Man, full of the die-hard gangster niggas, you know.
Yeah.
So I started fighting down there, and my brother, they were all up to my brother, tell your little brother this and that. before we heard him, my brother, like, you ain't gonna do shit to him. You know. And so I fought and fought.
Not as bad for man's butt, man. Oh my God, man.
What up? What up? It's your boy Steve. This man's boo. Be back at the.
Nah, Miss Booty.
I know you're married now to a woman, but do you miss prison?
Nah, Miss Booty. That's what I miss. Booty. You know, yeah, I'm married now. Out of here.
It's personal, but I've had people ask me this, woman, but do you miss, I know you're married now to a woman, ask me this, I know you're married now to a woman, but do you miss prison?
Nah, I miss Booty. That's what I miss.
I know you.
I miss Booty. That's what I miss. Booty.
But do you miss prison?
Nah, I miss Booty. That's what I miss. Booty. You know, yeah, that's what I miss. Booty. You know, yeah, I'm married now. Out of here. Pussy this, pussy that, all that shit. Nigga, the first piece of sex I had was booty. I went in, don't forget, I went into prison, man. I was in jail at 14, turned 15 in jail, hit prison at 16. I growed up in the penal system. You know, yeah, I'm married now, out of here. Pussy this, pussy that, all that shit. Nigga, the first piece of sex I had was booty.
Damn. Yeah, man, you don't want to end up like Fleece, man. You know? That nigga said he said no, he missed booty. Damn. It's crazy, man. That's wild, man. Hey, man, I know a lot of dudes like Fleece Johnson I was locked up with. Old ass nigga been locked up 25, 30 years. Niggas fried. Got them old ass numbers and shit, man. You know what I'm talking about? Niggas walk around with their hair slicked back and all that crazy shit. Working out and shit. Oh, man, y'all want to go to prison, man. You hear me? They know where you want to be, man. You know what I mean? They know where you want to go, young brother, man. Avoid it at all costs.
Happening now, the Black Friday Madness.
You feel me? We about to get into some more E.N.E. You already know how we do it, man. We about to get straight to it, man. Tap in, walk with us. You know. We about to get straight to it, you know what I'm talking about. Walk with us, man. Tap that
Yeah. Okay. E.N.E.
It's all in principle.
Yep.
Flow seem invincible.
Yeah.
0 over 0, man. We not divisible. Indefensible. Leave them all critical. Gotta be accountable. Every individual. It's all the principle. Flow seem invincible. 0 over 0, man. We not divisible. Indefensible, leave them all critical. Gotta be accountable, every individual.
Man, I'm the lieutenant general and captain. My son is like God gave me his qualities and wrapped it all in one. You niggas should be happy that I just be rapping for fun. Crowds clapping, throwing shots, and they ain't even got a gun. My bitch met me. Now she see these other niggas counterfeit. She don't stress over small things, cause daddy gonna handle it. She ain't gotta say nothing, I read it like an analyst. The only time I go to doctors when I need more cannabis. Man, I'm sick. I really go in the booth and just let it rip. This shit come out bananas like I'm shooting a Beretta clip. Gangster and a gentleman. Please excuse my temperament while your team losing stripes like they sucking on a peppermint. No stimulus, but I can bring you right out your deficit. You can run with my team if you meet the prerequisites. Words sacred like the scriptures you find at the Vatican. Rain and the Butcher Boys, it's an automatic hit.
It's all a principle. Flow seem invincible. 0 over 0, man. We not divisible. Indefensible. Leave them all critical. Gotta be accountable. Every individual. It's all a principle. Flow seem invincible. 0 over 0, man. We not divisible. Indefensible, leave them all critical. Gotta be accountable, every individual. Some cash, some digital, all business though. Doctored up the flow, now my patience is clinical. Say one phrase, keep them hung all on my goals. When King say dead or alive, he mean both. Then we play my favorite game. Bodies flow, my flow like the current pushing boats down the coast. Dirty game, no soap. Serious flow, no joke. Hang them up with no rope. No chance, no hope. Laser focus, super scope. Bars packed in every verse. We x-ray and bank accounts just to see who really broke. Shorty didn't get to know all of this a one quote. 2 smokes, I be getting dumb head, stupid girl. Yeah, be all up in my business. Wondering who is this? Wipe the scene clean. We ain't worried about forensics. I see the hate, I can spot them like we weightlifting. This Butcher Boy scene is gonna be a bad ending. It's all a principle, flow seem invincible. 0 over 0, man, we not divisible. Indefensible, leave them all critical. Gotta be accountable, every individual. It's all a principle, flow seem invincible. 0 over 0, man, we not divisible. Indefensible, leave them all critical. Gotta be accountable, every individual.
Nigga, here come the re-up. See me, I'm batting clean up. A lot of greatness whenever you bring my team up. Wake up, brush my teeth and roll up. I gotta beam up. Married to the game, wedding ring with a prenup. No need to sign on the dotted line, we been lit. I'm all about the Benjamins, nigga, I'm on my puff shit. Blowing trees from Cali on my corrupt shit. Business in the booth, I only come to fuck up shit. Money coming, money go, that's on the need to know. Jews around me shine bright, but I don't need the glow. 6 said kill them, and Rain told me they gotta go. I'm separating niggas from head, shoulders, and knees and toes. Guaranteed to make them sick from raining on you hoes. I got a little bread, but I'm about to bake some more. E.N.E through the dough, you know what it's hitting for. Rain Man, Butcher Boys, hot shit, case closed.
It's all a principle, flow seem invincible. 0 over 0, man, we not divisible. Indefensible, leave them all critical. Gotta be accountable, every individual. It's all a principle, flow seem invincible. 0 over 0, man, we not divisible. Indefensible, leave them all critical. Gotta be accountable, every individual.
Yeah. You already know what it is, man. Tap in, walk with us, E.N.E Fridays. You know what I'm talking about, man. Y'all know that was a classic banger off of that original Butcher Boys, the first Butcher Boy album, man. You know what I'm saying? Title album, The Butcher Boys. That was a classic track featuring my brother Rain, man. You did. You know what I'm saying? We keeping it moving and grooving. You know what I'm saying? Moving and grooving. On to the next story, you know what I'm saying? My man King L sent me some stories. I'm about to check them joints out written down. You know what I'm talking about? Let's see what they hitting for. Oh, that's what you was talking about right here, the serial killer. Y'all hip to this, man?
Gilgo Beach cereal.
Gilgo Beach. And no pictures of the nigga? Yeah, man. Y'all hip to this, man? Y'all hip to the let me put it on the screen.
It's gonna hit the news stream next week. I'll watch. We'll be the first to report on this. It's gonna really hit next week. Heavy. It's gonna go crazy.
What?
I mean, the bodies this nigga had. He's gonna have like 11 bodies.
Y'all hear about this dude right here, man? Hold on, let me read the article. He is a demon who walked among us. Cops arrested Gilgo Beach serial killer Rex Heuermann over fears he'd strike again after the suspect continued to patronize sex workers, use fake IDs, and buy burner phones. As it's revealed, he has 92 gun permits. Wow. Investigators say they arrested Rex Heuermann over public safety concerns. Heuermann, 59, is charged in cold case Gilgo Beach serial killer murders. Cop was surveilling him, but say he continued to patronize sex workers. Yeah, man. Right? Yeah, man, that shit crazy, man.
Yeah, that shit wild, man.
Yeah, I'm sitting trying to tell y'all, man, these niggas going crazy out here, man. For real, man. We're watching around these dudes, man. You know, people in your neighborhood, that old dude who keeps to himself, and you think he just a old dude to stay himself. That nigga probably got bodies in the motherfucker.
And this nigga, and the thing is, he was a well-known nigga. This nigga was an architect. He was like a prominent figure. That's why this is about to be crazy. This dude was big in New York because Gilgo's Beach is gotta have some bread to stay out there. You ain't copping down less than $1 million a house out there on the beach too.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this nigga Andy had like 11, 12 bodies. It was crazy. They didn't even catch the nigga till I guess he killed the nigga. Or not a nigga, but a dude. Like, that's the crazy part. But yeah, man. Powerful dude. Like, he was connected to the mayors and all that. Had a lot of pull in that town. And that's why I said this is gonna be like one of those news cycles. They're gonna be talking about this shit. It's about to be crazy. Right there in Long Island. Right there, go right there. Yeah, be out on Long Island, especially on the beach. Get your house out there, you gotta have some bread.
Yeah, so this nigga was over there off and motherfucker.
Oh yeah. It was a crazy ass story. They definitely gonna make a movie off of this one. Yeah, he gonna. They say that shit stretched back to like 2010. So he been out here for a minute.
That shit acting crazy, man.
Trying to shadow ban.
Yeah, man. See what I'm saying? Talking about some shit, man. They on that bullshit, man.
I ain't trying to let that go.
You already know what it is, man. Click that like button and all of that, man. You did. Tap in, walk with us, man. You know what I'm saying? We ain't playing no games over here. Y'all see the unintelligent artificial intelligence trying to block our flow. So I'm gonna probably have to shut my computer down real quick and restart it, but I'm about to bring it up on my goddamn phone real quick. You did. You know what I'm talking about?
That bullshit.
Yeah.
No, that's bad.
Y'all can hear us. Y'all can see us. We good? All right, man. Here we go, man. Not necessary. Hold on, let's see.
Just having a problem.
It's definitely a glitch in the matrix, man.
Hold up, my G's. Nah.
It's definitely a glitch in the matrix, man. You hear me?
Shit, yeah, it's definitely a fast internet.
It's a glitch in the, it's you know what I'm saying? I'll be sitting here trying to tell y'all, man. You hear me? This is what I be trying to tell y'all, man. The unintelligent artificial intelligence is always at work. You hear me? It's always at work, man. But it can't outthink us, man. You hear me? It's not smarter than us. You did? It ain't smarter than us, man. Don't think that it is. So I'm about to restart this computer, man, and I'm gonna come in on my phone real quick, Mike. Yeah, y'all can hear me, right? Yeah, we're gonna let the computer chill for a little bit, man. Y'all, I be telling y'all that the unintelligent artificial intelligence, man, you know what I'm saying? It be trying to be hard at work. We ain't letting that stop nothing, man. You should have your computer. Man. You got the tablet or something so we can play some music, man. You know what I'm talking about? We need some music, man. Go ahead and play some of that E.N.E music for us, man. You know what I'm talking about? Tap in, walk with us, smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page. You know what I'm talking about? Share on your social engineering. You know what I'm saying? Click on the bell and all of that. Y'all know how we do it. E.N.E Fridays. Ain't nothing stopping nothing. We still here, switching devices and everything. You feel me? Tap in, walk with us, man. How everybody doing tonight, man? We're about to listen to some E.N.E exclusiveness from L. This is new?
That's all the summer, man.
Tap in.
I've been listening to this all week because the weather, the summer's mine, y'all. You know what I mean?
The summer is ours. Tap in, walk with us.
Perfect weather all week. So it's been a perfect soundtrack for the summer. Shout out to nauseous, to sickness.
Trying to live the dream, stay away, stay dangerous, stay aware of this. The celebration better when it's with the team. The celebration better when it's with the team. We living double nightmares, trying to live this dream. Stay away, stay dangerous, stay aware of your scene. The celebration better when it's with the team.
The celebration's better when it's with the team. Hey yo, come here, homie. Let me tell you something. It's getting hot out. About 90 on this block. The piglets buzzing. Cold discussions. If they rush it, quickly flush it. Fuck the budget. Back then, you ain't had no put with niggas. Couldn't touch it. On some paper patch green like rains. Oh, that can get with the hoes later. Right now, the hoes we backing up. The Dutchies was presidential. Must be because it was mental. You make me wanna push it. Fluffy by the W Hindu. Now, tears dropping on teeth because Christian dropping on payment. So make sure you pay your fees and be part of next week's social engagement. They like, he was a good nigga, why he go fuck with them? There no sales, you go with his lead, stop moving, you get no wins. He ain't gonna do the time for it, now that's what we call it back. How 16's busting off his head, now that's what we call it back. Straight letters to the pot to go, and we ain't need no fucking map. 9259's off that 50, call it side of hats. Nigga, we live through double nightmares trying to live this dream. Stay awake, stay dangerous, stay aware of your scene. The celebration's better when it's with the team. The celebration's better when it's with the team. We live through double nightmares trying to live this dream. Stay awake, stay dangerous, stay aware of your scene. The celebration's better when it's with the team. The celebration's better when it's with the team.
Through a bird's eye scope, yeah, I see them snakes. Should I end it right now? Nah, I'll make them wait. We've been making highlights, let's review the tape. Ever since we've been winning, we immune to hate. First objective, man, get the money straight. Since they pocket watching, use the other safe. Close the pearly gates here, use the other gates. Yeah, send them straight to hell. Yeah, the other place. Some lines might be real, overall it's fake. Rappers like a mouse in the box, I'd be so amazed. Probably got a dog in the gun and you still afraid. The way we leave them in the dust, probably feel betrayed. I don't feel a thing, numb fingertips. And I'm the one that you feel, fucking hypocrites. Man, my rap's so cold, it's like a winter trip. Send a cut off head to your team, now deal with this.
Y'all know it's supposed to be rusty. Yeah, man. Yeah. That was a banger right there. Y'all know why we do it over here at E.N.E, man. We got bangers for days. You understand what I'm saying, man? We got bangers for days, man. You know what I mean? Another E.N.E banger. 100 million part 2. You know what I'm talking about? Tap in, walk with us, man. E&E every day, all day, no days off. Friday night wrap up, man. Tap in, walk with us. You need. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page. Hey, today.
What y'all want to be? My favorite least being me. This will be part of the seat. That's the emergency key. Yeah, niggas all calling on the beach. Now I'm 60s in my leaves from the townies. I'm still that same thing when you go to Ladies Alley. Look up in the mirror, now I see when the clowns leave. They all pissy, yeah, I know by the taste. See, you take it in our fast, so they all in the race. Dancing on the clouds of clouds, I'm on the lines with
Yeah. We bite. You know what I'm talking about? We bite. You know? Yeah, we're about to get to this next situation right here, man. This is going to be a doozy for you. I see L like this dude right here. This nigga right here is a fucking simp, if you ask me, man.
Who is this?
This nigga right here who you sent me this video, man.
Y'all say we not smart. Y'all say we not smooth. So how do these that's not smart, not smooth, not keep finessing you? How? If it's not you, how do that's not smart? How do that don't got don't give you? How they keep getting over on you? Who is it? If it's not smart, if we got no game, if we don't know how to cheat, who is it? Like I'm not trying to be rude. I'm saying y'all not vetting these, bruh. Who the y'all do invest? You let him tell you he got some plans for you, and you start investing immediately. Y'all don't require no type of evidence. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Like, who was you before you got here? What do you provide yourself? Do you feel safe? Because I be hearing the way y'all talk about us, ladies. I do. Y'all say we not smart. Y'all say we not smooth. So how do these that's not smart, not smooth, not keep finessing you? How? If it's not you, how do that's not smart? How do that don't do, don't give you? How they keep getting over on you? Who is it? If it's not smart, if we got no game, if we don't know how to cheat, who is it? Like I'm not trying to be rude. I'm saying y'all not vetting these, bruh. Who the y'all do invest? You let him tell you he got some plans for you, and you start investing immediately. Y'all don't require no type of evidence. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Like, who was you before you got here? What do you provide yourself? Do you feel safe? Because I be hearing.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? I gotta agree with that, man. You know what I'm talking about to an extent. You feel me? But you know, it's some real shit though, man. You know, that's just what I was talking about when I say young chicks just be eager to have niggas around their kids and shit. Like last night we was talking about with the brother Polite situation, man. Y'all bros just have any type of nigga around the kids, man. I know, cause I've been the nigga that been around your kid. Now I ain't no fucked up nigga, but you know what I'm saying. But you know, you probably shouldn't have introduced. I probably wasn't a good look on your part.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Introduce me to you, being so willy-nilly to introduce me to your kids, man.
Quick.
You know what I'm saying? Well, I want y'all ladies to know something, man. I'm gonna come up for this too, man. Yeah. Hey, that's not a good look, ladies, man. And it's being so quick to, I'm gonna just be honest with you, man. We ain't trying to reach your fucking kids, man.
That's some shit like after a year or so.
After we get to meeting each other, we see it serious because, you know, introducing your children to somebody who you are romantically involved with, it can be proven to be, in my personal life, especially, to be a not good thing.
Yeah, because they gonna get attached.
It's like,
And then once it's messed up because once you break up with that person, it's gonna fuck up that attachment. No matter how much you try to, you know, keep it all like, even if we together, you still could hit me up like.
No, absolutely not. The fuck with my kid got anything to do with you if we're not together anymore?
But it's still gonna have some type of like strain on them as a youngin', and that, you know, just be mindful when you do it. You know, be as mindful as you can. That's all you can do. Because, you know, even if you're in some long-term relationship where it go 5, 6, 7 years and it may not work out, you know, you just gotta be mindful because, you know, it can happen. Gotta hold your boundaries up to a certain level.
I strongly suggest that, especially if you are a young brother with no kids, right? But you know what I mean. And just like he was saying about the young brothers, man, you see what L just said, a year, man, don't be just so quick, you know, just jump into some shit with one of these bras, man. Put these bras to the test.
Yeah.
You sit down and you put a list together of things, of requirements and things that you think a woman should display in your life to make sure you know that she's invested in you and she's down with you for you. If she don't pass that test, get rid of her. Flat out, straight like that, man. Ain't no reason for you being a young brother on your rise to becoming a man. Ain't no reason you got no real in dealing with a chick who don't want to listen to you. Think she's your equal. Think she's smarter than you. All you good for is whatever you can provide, man. Nah, man. Nope. You be better off just being single, doing your thing, and just doing how you do with these bras. You feel me? When it comes to taking these chicks serious, man, you know what I'm saying? You got to make sure, you know what I'm saying, you got some stuff in order. And you also got to make sure that this chick who is messing with you, that y'all see eye to eye, and she understand what her role and her place is in your life. You know what I'm saying? And she is willing to be on what you got going on and to help you accomplish what it is that you're trying to do for y'all. You hear me? If it ain't like that, it's not even worth even messing around. I'm just talking about as far as taking serious. You know what I'm saying? I don't do the dick policing, man. You niggas fuck whoever the fuck y'all want to fuck, man. So y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Strap the fuck up, man. But I'm telling you, when it comes to taking these bras serious, man, it's very, very, and it can be dangerous nowadays, man.
Yeah, but that another thing is that y'all gotta make sure that y'all are very intentional and you are very as much as you can, and even it can get lost in translation, but you gotta be as upfront and communicate how you really want it to be, because I think a lot of cats, you know, they don't really communicate exactly how they want it to be. Like they have a different version, and then you get the line.
Right.
And what y'all don't understand is a lot of time you same lies you tell is if you would have kept it 100 up front, you could have still messed with that same woman. If you would have just kept it 100, like, or you could have just saved yourself that confusion and, like you said, those situations. You know what I mean? That occurs, and just by keeping it 100, like, and when y'all say keep it 100, man, it's different, man. Because I don't think a lot of dudes keep it 100.
They don't. We don't. I know. I haven't kept it 100 before.
Yeah, and it's got to a point where, you know, I've known some of the most fun relationships that I've had with women. Now, I ain't saying that they were my women in the sense because they weren't never had a real title. But some of my best, like I say, like outside of like what I got going, was the ones that I just kept it 100 with, and I just had pure 100% fun. Was able to talk, say whatever I wanted. We go wherever, like it was just free spirited, and you know that's how it should be for the most
Keep
part.
it 100 with me. You ain't gotta lie, just the rock, you really used to try to keep it 100 with me. You hear me? Just keep it 100. I know, trust me, man, from a guy who has lied to chicks before, man, in the past, man. I'm telling you, just be honest. It's always the best key. That way, listen, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something, right?
I smoke too much, honestly, so I can't even remember lies. So that's why I stopped doing it.
This is why it's good
I got tired
to always be honest.
I can't remember shit.
This is the number one reason why it's always good to be honest with these bras, with these chicks, these women, because you won't leave no room for disrespect. If you always is honest with the chick, she won't have a reason to disrespect. So, and if you don't give her a reason to disrespect because we keep it honest, you really don't need to be dealing with her anyway. If she disrespect you and you be flat out honest with her, you probably don't be able to deal with her anyway. But I'm telling you from my experience, when you be super honest with these girls, especially about your intentions with them, be surprised with some of these chicks to be willing to like deal with. You know, and if they don't, then at least, hey, and that comes apart with not being thirsty, man.
And it's funny that you
when a chick, like if you be honest with a chick and she ain't on it, like, hey man, on to the next one, I guess. You feel me? Like,
yeah, I mean, and it was crazy as it saves both of y'all time wasted. You know, because we all get to a certain point where we over the age of 30, like, you know, time wasted, you can't get back. You time is money, so it's better off just to be 100. And that way, if it's gonna work, cool. If not, then it's not. So that's the difference. And here, hold up. It's funny that Virgin brought. I'm about to send him this real quick, just because he said that, and it's from the same niggas, the nigga in the black shirt and the same one. But this actually is a follow up to exactly what Virgil's talking about. That you could look a woman in the eye, tell her, and sometimes like I said, it don't matter. They still gonna catch feelings. You can say, "Hey, I don't want that nowadays. We just gonna do our do, and we gonna get back to, you know what I mean? Like I'm doing my situation. You got your situation. I got women on the side. I'm not changing that, and they still go for it. Then they switch up and catch feelings. And I've done this a lot of times. Exactly what he about to talk about. I've done this a lot of times, and it always backfires. I ended up just stop doing it because no matter how much you tell somebody, if you got something that they want, they gonna have some feelings. I can tell you straight
Anything
up.
serious, there's gonna be other women in my life. She seen me with another woman and then complain. Baby, I said it.
But you skipped the part.
No, honestly,
you skipped the part when you was giving her. Just be skipping that part. I told you I wouldn't want a relationship.
No.
But he gonna skip the part where he's blowing your back out. He's spending the night over your house.
Wait.
He is fruit snacking. And then talking about I don't want no relationship. What I'm saying is you got actions and words. Your actions is saying we in a relationship. All right, hold up. Your words are saying some
How
good
he
to treat her.
Ace. So what did I tell her?
But wait, do men lack discipline? Because why put your in somebody that you don't see a future
How am I
with?
so?
Why do y'all say?
Thank you.
Discipline. Why put you gonna put your rod and somebody that you don't see a future with, somebody that you don't want to raise your somebody that you don't want to buy a house for.
1 second, because you ain't hear what this just said.
I've had a woman. I looked her directly in the eye and said, I don't want anything serious. There's going to be other women in my life. She seen me with another woman and then complained. Baby, I said it.
But you skipped the part.
No, I didn't skip.
You skipped the part when you was giving her.
I don't care.
See, ain't that how convenient?
Man, this nigga right here with the jersey on.
Just be skipping that part. I told you I would.
Man, y'all girls need to stop listening to these type niggas, man.
Because, all right, so I want to make something very clear here, and I'm not sure if it's been clear cut across all these other podcasts or whatever it may be, but dick cancels out pussy.
Yeah.
When did pussy become such on a pedestal?
Yeah, he needs
that
when these niggas right here just put it on the pedestal.
That nigga that's in the number 6 jersey walking across the stage. That
Niggas like him.
Yeah, he's in the type niggas, but like, cause good dick, bitches do run through walls for good dick. Just like the one we were just saying before. Why y'all keep fucking with niggas with all the that ain't got shit going for them? Because y'all get pounded, get your back blown out. Nigga know how to do whatever you love, make your toes curl, the waters fall down, your legs shake, all that great shit. But you know what I mean? Y'all don't talk about that. Like at the end of the day, them is the niggas who we always talk about. Y'all be done for it. All that y'all say that y'all complain about on the internet. What's crazy? Nigga, y'all complain about
real.
Yeah. And it's all about accountability. Like I always say, like, look, I done had a lot of shitty women too, and I've been to shitty niggas. But at the end of the day, I don't complain about none of those shitty women because at the end of the day, I chose to even give them my fucking time. So if anything, I was mad at myself. Like I probably could have been chilling with something more constructive to my life at the time. So, I'm mad at myself for making the wrong decision that night because I'm pretty sure I had something else to do that night if I could have done it. So, it's all about decisions we make. And what he was saying, when it comes down to it, you tell somebody what the game plan is or whatever it may be. And I have women like, what's crazy is he told the women. Now, I've had women even come and tell me that. Like, yo, I got this situation going on. You know what I mean? We can do this. Like, you know what I mean? And they want to do it. Yeah, I'm like, all right, cool. Like, fuck it. You know what I mean? I'm thinking, like, she got a mansion. She definitely ain't going to be able to catch no feelings. And definitely not be able to. And, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, like, she started randomly beefing with her dude because she fucking with me. And next thing you know, like, she over here on a break from her dude, like, telling him that she with me. And I've had this happen. Not even just once. And it's crazy that women get that delusional. And they could be the ones that brought the situation up. But it's just crazy out here, y'all. Don't get caught up in no shit like that. Like, because it go both ways. Niggas do that. Like, we always hear about the niggas with the families and dealing with the chicks, the married niggas lying. Like, nigga, if you married, definitely don't lie.
Like, you're a grown ass man. You shouldn't be lying about shit, man.
You should, a man or woman. Y'all women definitely better not be lying to these niggas, because y'all know if y'all niggas crazy enough with too much love to motherfucking pull the trigger over your ass.
Y'all motherfuckers sit up there and stop lying to each other, man. For tell the goddamn truth.
Hey,
man.
Look, if you gonna lie to your spouse, that's one thing. But if you gonna have somebody that you cheating with, and don't tell them motherfuckers that you single. Don't be having motherfuckers as innocent bystanders out here not knowing what's going on. At least let them have the decision to do what they do and enter a situation that's toxic.
Yeah,
you know?
man,
You're going to be toxic, give people the decision to be toxic with you. Don't just bring them in unwillingly into a toxic situation. That's when you selfish. That's when, if the messiness situation come out, you look really like the horrible person. Like, if you want to do your dirt, at least let the person know you're doing dirt with. If anything, let them know so they can make a decision whether to be with that dirt or not. But,
yeah, that is a fact, man. You know what I'm saying? Because if you do that, man, you can't win. You know what I'm talking about? When you operate like that, you ain't never going to win. You know what I'm saying? You can't win, child. You can't get even. You can't get out of the game.
Now, I understand if a chick that you would hit and end up getting mad at you or something and flip it and tell your chick or something, that's different than a chick not having no idea. Like you just over here like, oh, I'm single and all this, and you really got a chick and you living with your chick and all this. And
that's crazy.
And then next thing you know, she find out and then start flipping. Now, that's different. You know what I mean? Because then you always got them, like I said, crazy chicks that you may have had an agreement with, and she knows all about your situation, and one day she just get mad or she get too attached, and she like, you gonna tell your chick, and you know, shit blow up. We see that on TV shows all the fucking time. Like, that's a common TV show scenario script. Where when you gonna tell your wife? When you gonna tell? Are you gonna leave? You gonna leave your wife? At least that nigga told that chick.
That's why I say, man, it's just best if you wanna play around with a lot of chicks, man, just be single, man.
Yeah, just be single.
Just be single, bro.
Just be single. Right?
That way you can be honest, and you ain't gotta be worrying about, you know, creating no bad situations.
And even then, you still might, because like you said, the niggas are just on the video. Like I said, when I was single, that's the only time that was happening. When I was single, like, but still,
I gotta let that little shit die down, man. We about to play this track right here, man. You know what I'm saying? It's E.N.E. EOD as the dude, man. Like I said, you never win, man. You never win operating like that. So just be honest with the broads, man. Just be honest with the ladies, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Ladies, be honest with the niggas.
Please be, and before anything, be honest with yourself.
Yeah,
you understand what I'm saying? Because you can lie to everybody else, but you can't lie to yourself, man. You know what I'm talking about? Tap in, want to hit that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page. You know what I'm talking about? Engineering. Win. That's all we do. That's all we do is win. You know what I'm talking about?
Streets is dirty out here.
Warrior titles out there. Make sure it's the right situation, man.
Bruno spaz on this motherfucker.
Ha. E.N.E. Sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. Apply all the lessons and show how to improve. Call out your mood and dock out the truth. Watch what they do, but focus on you. Just keep winning and do what you do. Homie, say true. Just keep winning and do what you do. Homie, say true. Sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. Apply all the lessons and show how to improve. Call out your mood and dock out the truth. Watch what they do, but focus on you. Just keep winning and do what you do. Homie, say true. Just keep winning and do what you do. Homie say true, it's harder to sleep. At nighttime I plan, in the daytime I execute plan. Watch the advance, split it with fan. Single, we nothing, play beaches on sand. Check the expand, we built up the brand. Came a long way from shaving the grass. Shout out to the most high, bruh. All the motivations out the mud. Now when I leave, I'm out of touch. This out more like turn it up. Major diff between love and lust. At the end, all start with trust. Like Lou Haynes up in them shorts. Played it wet like I'm on the coast. This hit mountain no bracket bows. Different respect like bread and toast. Sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. Apply all the lessons and show how to improve. Call out your mood and dock out the truth. Watch what they do, but focus on you. Just keep winning and do what you do. Homie say true, just keep winning and do what you do. Homie say true, sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. Apply all the lessons and show how to improve. Call out your mood and dock out the truth. Watch what they do, but focus on you. Just keep winning and do what you do. Homie say true, just keep winning and do what you do. Homie say true.
Sometimes we win, but I never lose. Accepting defeat, excuse me, refuse. Lyrically spit, just one of my rules. All in my zone like Syracuse. Cautious to sit, my blow a fuse. Like Tupac, we spit camera crews. The voices lit, cameras and views. 100 mixtapes, no interviews. Sometimes we stall, sometimes we bruise. Just know the path is something we choose. Never we rap, we pack venues. Rapping these beats is my revenues. Cats is fake, look at these dudes. Think shit sweet, like sugar cubes. Santa Fe mean, body is rude, tires is clean. Look at them shoes. Just keep winning and do what you do. Cause that's how we move. Follow our image and do what we do. We showing the proof. 3-story house with 40 rooms. 4 in the back with swimming pools. Nothing is free. We pay our dues. Smoking that sticky Gorilla Glue.
Sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. Apply all the lessons and show how to improve. Call out your mood and dock out the truth. Watch what they do, but focus on you. Just keep winning and do what you do. Homie say true, just keep winning and do what you do. Homie say true, sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. Apply all the lessons and show how to improve. Call out your mood and dock out the truth. Watch what they do, but focus on you. Just keep winning and do what you do. Homie say true, just keep winning and do what you do. Homie say true.
I gotta win, don't know how to lose. Clean as a fuck, bright in my jewels. Burning his gas, stink up the room. Palmers and leaves, we dropping it soon. Switching with L's, exit or doom. Locking the game, crazy is true. E.N.E shit, this what we do. Charging you niggas cause we pay-per-view. Silence the critics and fuck niggas too. Hating is only gonna get you the flu. It's common, I'm cold, the virus is proof. Gelato the strain, my shit is the truth. We on the up, rally the troops. All of my niggas just spaz in the booth. That's all about business, I got on the suit. We plan to get millies and hop out of coops. I'm Tropicana, I got the juice. My bitch is bad, sweet as a tooth. Jacking my style, niggas really be mad. I follow the flow that they think they might have. Straight to the money, I'm getting the bag. Leaving them leaking, go get them a pad. I'm one of the best, I refuse to be last. Thought we was done, now we right on your ass.
Sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. Apply all the lessons and show how to improve. Call out your mood and dock out the truth. Watch what they do, but focus on you. Just keep winning and do what you do. Homie say true, just keep winning and do what you do. Homie say
Yeah. My nigga Ism in the building. What's good with you, big bro? My big bro, Sir Ism in the building. Y'all sit up there, go there and tap in with my big bro on that West Coast, man, up out of that Yay area, man. You know, talking about my brother Sir Ism, man. Go get you some of that true big homie game that my big homie over there dropping every day, all day. Go tap in and subscribe with him right now. You did. Tap in, walk with us, man. E.N.E Friday night wrap up. We here. You understand? So we're listening to this classic, exclusive E.N.E music. You know what I'm saying? Up out of this old Columbus, Ohio, man. Exit the Doom. Shout out to my nigga King L, my nigga Sick, and my nigga Glitch the Guarantee. You know, so we're Glitch at, man. Glitch normally be tapping in on Friday, man. You know what I'm talking about, man? Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? We here, man. It's Friday night, and we doing these goddamn stories, man. You hear me? And yeah, stuff is crazy, man. You know? Stuff is wild, man. You know? I seen this picture, man. This bugged me out, man. You seen that?
Yeah, that was a couple years ago. I remember he was doing something. What was he doing? He was doing like a role for George Clinton or some shit.
This picture surfaced up, man. I seen it. Hold on. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go to something different. I'm gonna
He was doing like a little. It was
I'm
like
gonna go to
some
something
shit for
different.
George
Some
Clinton or
other
something.
stuff that I seen. These niggas wilding on, man.
I remember when that came out. That was a couple years ago. I remember that shit.
Yeah, here we go, right here.
It's like an AI joint.
Nah, this.
It's an AI joint, ain't it?
What you mean AI?
It's an AI generated thing.
Nah.
Not real big.
Where you see AI at?
Nah, bro. They said they were talking about that on Twitter. That's an AI.
So this is AI picture?
Yeah. That ain't real, bro. I gotta watch out for the AI is real.
And that's something to talk about.
Yeah,
right?
The AI is out.
I'm gonna do a show on this, man. Right?
It's gonna be easy to do this to anybody now.
This is why I say, y'all, and this is what I've been telling y'all. Oh, see, I talk glitch up. Hey, man, what's up with this weird ass nigga posting an AI pitch with fake body? Yeah, man, you already know I'm on that glitch, man. You feel me?
AI shit is wild. Everybody, bro. This shit been a new trend.
Huh? I keep telling y'all the smart grid is now here, man. How long I've been saying that, glitch?
Now you gotta question every picture.
How long I've been telling y'all, glitch? How long have I been saying that the smart grid is here, man?
Glitch the motherfucking guarantee and the motherfucking building. Sir, is what up?
We're gonna sit up here and drop this link, you know what I'm talking about?
Nah, real shit, cause it's like this, like, especially y'all niggas that be out there still in the game. They're out here, you know what I mean, DMing, as they say. You know what I mean? I miss that era, but I'm gonna tell y'all, like, the shit that I see now, yeah, man, it's gonna, if y'all thought catfish was in them filters, man, wait till y'all see them AI.
Man, I see them girls on Facebook going nuts with that goddamn app, and I'm sitting here telling y'all, man, that Remedy app, yeah, man, I got some. I've been doing. I ain't gonna say too much right now, man, but
yeah,
I'm doing some research, and I'm telling you, man, that Remedy app is something different, y'all.
They banned it on some of the dating apps in certain states. I heard they already banned it, so you can't even use it on dating apps in certain states.
Hey, y'all, the smart grid is here, man. I've been telling y'all, and this image right here, right? Allegedly, this is an AI generated photo. Looks kind of real to me.
I will hope for my man it is.
But it could be argued, though. I, for some reason, don't think that this picture is AI generated. Take sex out of the. Hold on, what my baby LaQuay say? She said, take sex out of the equation. Can I live a happy life with you if we weren't able to have sex? What do we have together without sex? That's what matters, not most, though sex is important. Yeah, man. That's the point of us getting together, is to procreate and have sex. So, you know.
What I'm going to tell you is this. So I'm going to tell you this. And this is what a lot of people, I think, really miss. Like, relationships aren't as hard as I think everybody makes it out to be. And we all try to base it to sex. I would say sex is a component because most of us do desire and want that. And that is a part of the attraction phase of it. But I would say, you know, the heavy part that everybody has to understand is that you got to communicate what you want. If that is something that you want to have, like you said, you kind of sound confusing your whole question a little bit, McQuay, because at the beginning you saying take sex out of the equation, but then you say though sex is important at the very end. That's a contradictory statement from the first line to the last line. So when you communicate it to somebody, how would you communicate that to somebody? And really, that's what relationship. That's the only way that you're gonna have a successful long-term relationship is if y'all got open communication, and you have to learn how to grow with people. That is the second, if not the number one. That can be teetered, But if you don't know how to learn to grow with people, because people's expectations and all kind of whatever it may be, parameters, boundaries, whatever, they grow through time. And you have to learn how to grow with different people and grow with boundaries, or it's not going to last long, because people get older, people have different expectations, and people get older. Like what I was in my 20s is not what I was in my 30s. What I was in my 30s may not be what I'm going to be in my 40s. So I know it's not, because I grow every day and I learn different shit and I feel different ways, and I could feel a different way from yesterday to today. But I have to be able to communicate my growth before I have any expectations from my growth. And that's what a lot of people don't understand. They put expectations before they explain how they grew and what they expect from their growth to their partner. And they don't know how to communicate that. So keep the open communication, and I promise that you'll have way longer, way meaningful relationships, because dudes will run away if you communicate some shit that they don't really like. Just like a chick will run away if you say some shit she don't really like. You know, it's all about communication. But if you find somebody that you can communicate with openly and grow with, that's
but you said, but she also said, if we weren't able to have sex. What you mean we're able? Like something was something was deprived, or something was preventing sex, desired sex from being had, or
I can't touch on that, because that's something that, you know, maybe y'all got together or something that was understood. But if you enter in that relationship knowing that prior, to me, it's certain things, if you enter in a relationship that you know, like disabledness and stuff like that, you can't hold that against somebody later in the relationship. Like there's, like I said, the growth part is different. But if you grow
it also 9 times out of 10, before you get in a relationship with somebody seriously, you already done probably had sex with them. Yeah. So to decide that you want to take things serious and remove sex from that equation, that will probably cause a disturbance in the equation. Yeah. Right?
And if it's
versus just like withdrawing sex or taking sex off the table, how about we have a deeper or more open conversation about how we're going to go about exploring our sexuality together with each other, and how we're going to, you know, what the turns on and the turns off, and the frequency of the needing to have sex, and, you know, and stuff and all that, because, you know, and you can't just turn the faucet off when you didn't let the motherfucker flow frequently. Unless it's a conscious decision that y'all decide y'all gonna make together.
Yeah.
And that's part of what?
That's part of growth. Communication and growth. Because then also, if it comes to a point where you say you don't want to have sex with him, well, can he still have sex?
Huh?
Because I don't, you know what I mean? Like
to deprive a man of that, which is one of the main reasons why we even get with you.
Nobody. Yeah. Like, I mean, yes, you may be able to approve of who he has sex with in a sense, or how to run by you, but if you're cutting the waterfall off, I would say you gotta at least leave him with the option to get sex from somewhere, whether you want to pre-approve it or not. But I wouldn't say it's a good idea to just cut it off and not have no communication where he just can't get nothing. If you get mad and you don't want to go a couple months without having sex, and you need to communicate it, and you need to be able to accept if he does have sex in that 2 months that you don't want to have sex.
Yeah, that's crazy though. Why would you?
Yeah, why would you do that? I don't understand why.
Like I said, unless it's something that you sit down together and have a discussion with, like communicate. Like you said, communicate. And you communicate.
But then don't get mad if he communicates it. He still wants to have sex.
Yeah, like, cause you know that's something big to ask somebody, man.
You have to be able to make some type. If you want to make that kind of, that's what I'm saying. That's why it's all about growth and communication.
Yeah, it's definitely all about communication.
You know, you gotta be able to communicate, and that's a hard conversation.
Sex,
honestly, it's hard for me to talk about because I've never been through it.
Yeah, sex in a relationship is a thing, but it's not the only thing.
It's not, and it's definitely not. That's like I said when I started off. That's not even one of the top things in a relationship. I didn't even mention that as one of the things that's important.
Because if the communication ain't there, and the connection ain't there, and the openness with each other ain't there, and the roles ain't there to set in place, you know what I'm saying? and we ain't all playing our position, then you know what I'm saying, then sex ain't gonna be no good anyway.
Yeah, because it's gonna be times where you're gonna have sex more than your usual. It's gonna be times where y'all might be busy and miss certain opportunities, and it'll be less than usual. But you know what I mean? You find that calm medium. Yeah. And
especially when you be doing things, because we ain't just sitting around just doing nothing. We
just
busy, we working, we running businesses, we doing something for kids, whatever. That's the situation. You know, we ain't gonna be be out here living life. We ain't gonna be out here just jackrabbing it every single night. You know, it would be ideal, and you know, it would be ideal, but in reality, you know, we all have been in a relationship at one point. You know, we're not going to be like banging every single night, like every single night.
That's what we're working for, man. That's why we putting in all this work right now. So eventually, when we get to retire and we get to be on these villas all day and run our businesses from the motherfucking 2 or 3 hours a day, you know what I mean? Automate our businesses, which is what we got to do in business, is learn how to automate our shit, because that's what's about to happen. So that's going to be the best form of business. So whatever we could do to all these, to even podcasts, like with me and Verge, where we're gonna start pre-recording these motherfuckers weeks in advance. When you make your shit automatic, that's where the money come in. Where you ain't gotta be there, and then you could be other places, and the money's still coming in, like residual income, whatever it may be. That's what it's gonna have to turn to, because they about to make all this shit automatic out here. All these robots and shit that they got that's about to take over jobs. There's only going to be a couple jobs that you're going to be able to rely on. We talked about this on Tuesday a little bit. Tap on it. Just for a quick second, but we talked about it. Like, shit, a lot of these jobs, shit. Y'all think all these jobs, these warehouse jobs and shit gonna be the first ones to go. I'm telling y'all.
Yeah, legit. Yeah, I'm telling you, man.
Warehouse jobs is gonna be first to go, because they already got machines.
They got machines in them already. They got machines that's working on the machines, right?
And then it's gonna be the fast food industry.
Man, listen, I keep telling y'all, they're automating everything, man. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Now, some industries are gonna be, but that's why they're concerned. So when we see this picture right here, though, man. This nigga Meek Mill got his shirt off.
Yeah, this is a little wild, right?
With the dude got his chains on. That's Michael Rubin. What y'all think about this picture right here, though, man? Even if, and this says, this is more telling to me if you ask me. You're right. Hold on.
Let's say it's real.
If you ask me,
okay, let's say it's real.
This picture is very telling, because if this is a real picture, which it's very possible it could be.
It's a lot.
Right?
It's a lot if it's real.
I'm just saying, if it's real, it's like, for one, you got your shirt off, it's dark, this nigga got some chains on, that's like what's going on, Meek? Seriously, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even want to get into the tangents of the possibilities of what that situation is. I know how these people get down at these parties, everything you heard about. That is exactly how it goes down at these parties. Don't let it be no mistake or no fool to you. It's the truth. It is what it is. Now, listen to what I'm gonna say right here.
Man, this is a bad look if it's real. Like, honestly, I hope it's AI. Like,
let's just say this though. Let's say this.
It's AI.
Let's say it is AI.
If not, this is not a good look.
But if it is though, if it is AI, right? If it is like a remedy.
Don't be letting no other niggas rock y'all chains.
Yeah, that's the super homo, man.
Never. Look, we all had ill-ass chains, and now, like, you know what I mean?
It'd be different if it's like,
we might have been like in the house, like real quick, like,
like
and
take a picture or want some whatever. I'm just not running around with other niggas' chains on.
We wouldn't know like no shit like that. Like, you know, when you first see a nigga's chain, you might just be like, oh, this dope, bro. And then
or just, you know, put on all your homies' chains and just take a picture. I done did that shit before, you know what I'm talking about?
But we wasn't like,
nah, man, that's crazy. You got the pops, you got the top pop too, Meek. I'm like, wow, like when you see, this is what I'm saying, y'all. Peep this though. Even if this is unintelligent, artificial intelligence generated, peep me though. Walk with me, y'all.
Yeah, I'm walking.
Even if this is an unintelligent, artificial intelligence generated image, right? What does that say about human behavior to where the AI would even think to reimagine this picture like this? Do y'all get what I mean by what I just said? Yeah. Why would the unintelligent artificial intelligence think of this? And mind you, what do I always tell y'all about the unintelligent artificial intelligence? It cannot create. It cannot create. It can only copy, mimic, duplicate, manufacture. So in order to even create this image, it have to have an image similar to it to enhance, manipulate.
That's why it is.
So that's why I find this picture very hard to believe if this picture is an AI generated picture. I'm not saying it's not, and it's not possible that it could be, because it very could will be. I just don't think that it is. What my man Blitz say? He said, I know y'all saw the video of him doing the bunny hop and counting for dude. Yeah. He said, nigga outside hopping like a fucking bunny as dude telling him to count and count loud. Nigga Glitch Saudi. I could tell. I think it was Saudi when he wrote that. I'm pretty sure Glitch is a fan of me, or was at one point in time. And I tell you, Glitch, like I tell you niggas all the time, your favorite rappers, these niggas be doing fun boy shit. They got to do rituals, sacrifices. They be having to do crazy shit just to get that money. You understand what type of people Michael Rubin, you rubbing chest with, wearing your chains and shit like you a broad, like he a broad or something. You understand when you making the type of money that these niggas is making, 20, 30, 40 million, $100 million deals, endorsement deals, Sprite deals, clothing deals, brand deals. You understand who they is in concert with and rubbing elbows with? Michael Rubin. Y'all know who this dude is?
Yeah, he runs a lot of things. Runs a lot of businesses.
He's a big boy billionaire, man.
Yeah. Enterprises.
I've been trying to tell him, Niquay, man, Remedy is stealing your likeness to create next versions of people. I'll keep telling people, man, listen, that Remedy app, and I'm going to look into that because that dude, Raz Wasserstein, I'm telling you, that Remedy app is something different. You know, it's just not your average AI app out there. It's something different with Remedy.
Maybe you should do a show breaking down the actual rights and the licensing to it.
I ain't got to do all that though, but I could break down. I could definitely get into the technology though, where it come from, where it stemmed from. You know what I'm saying? All of that stuff. That's really kind of relevant. You gotta even understand that. You gotta understand what this deep fake technology even is, where it come from, what its purpose was, and I could definitely do a show on that. You feel me? Now, this dude, Michael Rubin, he's a connected guy, man.
Very.
You hear me?
Yeah, very connected.
Multi-billionaire, big boy billionaire. He owns a sports merchandising manufacturing company. He supplies a lot of sports merchandising, like the raw materials for sports merchandise. I'm talking about from everything from like cups, mugs, hats, all that other stuff. Y'all see when people make their basement into a Ohio State Buckeye basement. 9 times out of 10, that shit came from him. This nigga right here on the screen, me with his pop top. He's got his top popped with the crazy looking do rag on. Like, who wears their do rag like that? Seriously.
That's why I feel like this gotta be an AI.
Nah, but what I'm saying is, in order for the AI to generate this image, where did it get this image to generate this from?
Where the hell are they at?
They at the party in the Hamptons. Yeah. That's that Hamptons all-white party that this dude been throwing for like the past 3 or 4 years in a row straight. Yeah. All them people be there. If you go to check this out online, you're going to see everybody was there. The who's who was there. All these events are very ritualistic in their nature. He had a nice little broad next to him. What's his name? What's that boy name? Daryl Spence. He had something decent with it. You hear me? Motherfucker. But yeah, though, man.
Yeah.
What y'all think about this, man? And I'm telling people about that Remedy app, man. The Remedy app is capturing your likeness in all its forms. Using the AI to get y'all to give it so many avatars. You give them different images of yourself, and it is, notice what I say, it can't create, it can only duplicate, manufacture, manipulate. And that's exactly what it's doing. You give it a picture, girl, you know you're chunkier than a goddamn, and then it give you a picture and it shows you images of you looking slim and trim. Nothing like you, but something like you. You hear me? Or what you could be. Huh? Now think about this. Now, what y'all don't understand when y'all sign the licensing agreement that y'all don't read, that disclaimer that you got to scroll down probably like 3 or 4 times, and you just accept, you don't read that stuff. What it says in it, I'm going to guarantee you if you read it, is that you are given remedy licensures rights to have legal possession of the images that it generates that you give it. Do y'all even think like that and understand with the metaverse coming in, these companies can use your images and sell them and profit off of them?
Hey, that's how. I know y'all watching Enemy of the State, so just imagine that in this type of time where a nigga could FaceTime call you acting like they somebody, like it could be a chick FaceTime and you calling you like, oh baby, come through, blah blah. And next thing you know, you set up and it was a motherfucking AI video, because that's the next thing, and I'm gonna lie. Like, I know if I was out here in these streets, that'd be an easy way to set niggas up by having the AI videos playing on the FaceTime and then come through. Because you know how niggas think with their dick, so they definitely won't go through. They see the, oh, baby, come through, blah, blah, blah. And she playing with herself. Oh, yeah, I'll be dope. And you know what I mean? Like, that's the next. Hey, I'm trying to tell you, everybody be nasty.
No, it's not. You don't want to be with someone that you don't enjoy sex with. But we have to be compatible outside of. I mean, that's of course that goes without saying. Like,
yeah, unless you just want to F, buddy. You know
that's what it is, and then that gets played out after a second.
Yeah,
so even for if you was a single guy, it's only so long you gonna be want to just fuck on the girl before you just get tired of it, and you ain't trying to be nothing serious with it. So we most likely just cut it off, like Just be lucky that you get a dude that's gonna be honest with you like that. Like tell you off the top from the beginning. Like if we tell you off top, we ain't trying to be in no relationship or nothing like that.
Just like if y'all tell us, we gotta expect that. Now, if you want to say what you want, the thing is also don't be one of them motherfuckers that be getting mad over some shit and don't tell the person why you get mad.
Right.
And it's because you really want to be with them when you see them doing something out here.
Right.
You get mad behind the scenes, like don't be that motherfucker.
In your feelings and stuff, man.
You said or if you either said it up front or you agreed to it, then just communicate. If you start feeling a certain way, like you know what, I think I do like you more, and that way y'all can make a sound decision at that moment to cut it off or to keep on and have a different kind of understanding.
Right.
You know what I mean? But ask for what you want. Don't start catching feelings and then not telling the person and then getting mad at them because you're catching feelings and didn't tell them. Like that's what I'm just saying, man. Because that's the problem with a lot of relationships.
I know y'all girls be confused out there. Y'all know what the hell y'all want, man.
If you get mad, tell somebody why you mad. Don't tell you supposed to. The worst thing you can tell a motherfucker is you supposed to know why I'm mad. That's one of the worst things. Niggas or chicks. Don't ever tell somebody you supposed to know why I'm mad.
Yeah,
like,
don't ever.
Ain't nobody supposed to know shit that you know.
that you ain't told them. I ain't assuming nothing. If you don't tell me, and if I don't feel it, if I feel something, I'm gonna say something. But if I don't feel nothing, listen here. If I feel something, I'm gonna say something. But if I don't feel nothing, but you do, and I don't feel what you feel, but you do, and you don't tell me, girl, listen.
Last thing I hate is a motherfucker telling me what I'm supposed to know. Don't tell me what I'm supposed to know. You know what I mean? Well, yeah, but that's on your decision, though. You should know all that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You should know that.
That's my thing. Like that's on your decision making.
Yeah.
You should know.
You should know when you're dealing with a guy like that.
Really, even commit or even give your energy if that person is even of those standards before you even entertain that situation. Just like before, I know certain chicks' energy. Certain chicks' energy off top. If I know all I want to do is fuck them, I know that. I know if the chick is a chick that I may entertain, like, hey, we may just be cool, but she may possibly could grow into something. I know that. If I know off top, like, yo, she's one that you could probably put in a relationship. You know that off top. We all know this, but we can't. You don't want to be a manipulator.
Right.
And what I mean about that is being a manipulator is going into a situation think you could change it.
Right.
anytime anybody thinks they could, oh, I'm gonna get with this person, I'm gonna change.
I'm gonna do this.
Oh, I'm gonna wait it out.
I'm gonna do it like this.
They'll change, and then years later you're like, oh, well, you never changed.
You ever change?
No, that's a manipulation. Now you trying to manipulate.
Yeah.
I don't like manipulation. Yeah. That's where the communication comes into play. But don't try to manipulate nobody.
Yeah, you're trying to finagle something. You're trying to finesse. You can't finesse the finesse.
No, you can't finesse yourself into thinking somebody's going to change into something that they wasn't before.
And not only that, something that they told you that they ain't gonna be.
Right. So all that stuff that you asked, the how's are communicating, that really is based off of your communication. Mm-hmm. Really. Because you
gotta initiate.
Yeah, if somebody don't have good communication, then you need to be even better communicator.
Mm-hmm. Especially if it's with somebody who you want to communicate with.
Because everybody, I think, in relationships, some people strong suit. This is what balances relationships. I may not be the strongest communicator, but maybe she may be, or vice versa. I may not be the best financially, but she may be, so vice versa. But when you balance it out, y'all grow. And that's where all the growth is, the understanding. You got to know who you with. A lot of people get into these relationships and they don't even know who they with. They don't know the strengths and weaknesses they can balance out. You don't want to be two financially people that don't know how to manage money together. Right. That's a root for disaster. Y'all could have visions, and if you may see some type of potential, then that's different. But if you know that you're not great with it and he's not, then you got to really think, at this moment, should we do this? And especially nowadays, man, y'all got to be sound with y'all decisions. That's all I'm gonna say right now. We could do a whole show on this one time because this is something we can talk about.
That's definitely something we can talk about.
On a Friday, we probably could walk y'all through a game session or something, and Birds put up a show and we have an open panel discussion, and we could bring more people up.
We can get that thing
because these are conversations that need to be had. Because it is about communication and it is about thinking about who you want to be with, but I think a lot of times people don't think about it. They don't ask these questions. These questions that you asking, a lot of people don't ask these before they're already in the situation. They get in the situation, they get mad saying he's not communicating. He doesn't lead me. He can't. He's not.
You didn't find that out before you start fucking with him on the heavy side.
Hey man, but we can help with that. You know what I mean? And we can have y'all help with that because y'all situations could even get better insight to what y'all go through on y'all side.
One thing for sure, two things for certain is this though. When a man and a woman is on one accord with each other and everybody's in their proper role and their proper place in the relationship and doing that, it's a beautiful situation. Yeah. Regardless of anything, it'll be a beautiful situation.
It's damn near undefeated.
You know what I mean? When a woman is in her place and the man is in his place, the man is leading, the woman is following, the man is guiding, the woman is nurturing. Mm-hmm. It's a beautiful thing, man.
Only greed could corrupt that situation.
It's crazy. It's a beautiful thing when it's on one accord like that, man.
Right.
Beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? And it don't gotta always be a perfect situation.
It's never gonna be perfect.
Y'all don't have to even be. Y'all could both be in a situation where y'all ain't all the way up, or one is up, one is down, one is down, one is up, or you just got whatever just got out of a situation, whatever. It's just all about what you willing to not so much as compromise, but you willing to just fall into natural order and structure, man. That's what I'm saying, man. And you know what I mean? Like I say, man, you messing with a guy who has the ability to actually lead you somewhere, guide you somewhere, hit you with information and knowledge that you can see that if he just had a certain woman in his life to be his help, me to help him do, you know what I mean? And y'all can work it out and make things happen together because two heads is always better than one, especially when you got the proper one leading and the other one helping.
And watching your back. It's all about, really, if you're willing to work for it.
Yeah, and it's not going to be easy. It's going to be easy in the sense that, you know what I'm saying, if it's meant to be or it's not so much meant to be, it's going to be easy in the sense that if y'all just willing to just fall in line and just do it, each person's supposed to do a relationship, it's easy, but it's work, though. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be easy as far as like all the time, like easy like Sunday morning, easy as pie. Like, you know, this is two different personalities coming together, two people, you know, especially y'all from different cultures, different countries, states, cities, whatever the situation may be. But y'all just got to put that work in to make sure that shit happen, man, because, you know what I'm saying, any relationship could work if you're willing to make it work.
Yeah, it's
you know
all
what I'm saying?
really.
That's one thing I know for a fact. Like, if everybody involved is willing to put in the necessary work that is needed to make something work, it's gonna work, regardless of how we might feel about each other. Might not necessarily like each other, you know what I'm saying? But if we working towards the same goal, we understand that that's what's important, and we're gonna play our position in that to make sure the machine stay well oiled and operating at its proper, highest, most optimum function. You need. You know what I'm saying? Then that's something we're gonna sit up there and put up with and handle with and do. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and like I say, man, a lot of us, you know what I mean, be in certain areas of our life, man, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, when it comes to being with a woman or being with a man, man, you just gotta make sure you get with somebody who's willing to go through the fire with you, man.
Yeah.
You gotta be tested, man. You gotta be tested through the fire, man, because shit get crazy, shit get real. You know, a lot of y'all chicks, y'all like to just hightail it when shit get crazy.
You seen the pen? Look, if we didn't think relationships was something to think of differently, when you seen that pandemic swing through,
yeah,
and you seen the wavering when people had to actually spend time. See, this was another thing. Is it a peace of mind? Like, people didn't understand. Sometimes going to work and getting that 8 hours away from your spouse kept you in a happy mood, because this is when people had their real feelings tested, because they had to be with a person all day, every day. And a lot of people didn't understand the stress and how going to work every day and being away from your spouse sometimes for 8 hours a day actually made you feel better in a way. 9-10 hours a day, you either on the road, going to work, on lunch break. Well, you work 9-hour days, really, because you get an hour lunch break or a half hour, so you may work 8.5. It's going to take you about an hour to get to work, to and from, whatever it may be, 20-30 minutes. And, you know, you're going to have your little section off time. So think about how much time you actually spend with your spouse in the day. What, about 4 or 5 hours, if that? You know? So you spending really more time with your work people than you are at home with your spouse. Most people, or whatever career you're in, you know? So you really got to understand the dynamics of all this. So, you know, like I said, we're going to have to really make a show for this. You know what I mean? Right. One day we're going to really dive into this, Nicole, because it really is a good talk to have. And like those questions you ask, and a man might not even be strong in every one of those aspects, but you have to understand, just like a woman might not be strong in all of her roles, but a good leader and a good woman to watch your back and tell you certain things at the right time, you know, could make a great combination to make a winning team, because it's all about being a team, you know, and you got to help me out. And I'm a lead. I'm gonna do the best I can, and sometimes you might make the wrong decisions, and you might have to tell me like, hey, you know, I can help in this situation and elevate that situation a little more, or whatever I can I contribute? And that's what you need. Somebody that's going to help you get to that next level, and that's with both men and women. And I think that we underestimate that a lot. And Burrs touched on that what he was talking about, like, you know, wherever you're at in your life, because it's going to be ups and downs. And that's why I brought up the pandemic, because that was a time where we seen people, a lot of people down, we seen a lot of people up. And we seen more divorces, and we seen more unhappy relationships than ever, when people couldn't even leave the house and they were spending more time with their families, which to me was kind of crazy in a sense. But it really showed a lot of people's true colors, you know? A lot of people get married to situations, not the person.
Crazy.
That's why the communication has to be strong, because a lot of people don't communicate and want to be with the actual person. They want to be with the situation. And the pandemic showed that. And I think that was a flaw that a lot of people in their relationships fear and they fail to see, or they're just neglecting it and they're blind to it, like subconsciously, or just don't want to see it because you gotta know who you with. And if we gotta ask these questions that you asking after we're with somebody, you know what I mean? Like that's what I'm saying. It's all self-reflection.
That's what I'm saying. Like
we gotta take accountability for who we choose. You know, like when I said it earlier, the decisions that I made, the women that I may have been like, oh, they this and that, I chose them. Those are my bad choices.
Right.
I
gotta take accountability for that shit,
time.
man.
Like, yeah, I mean,
or this though.
I laugh about it.
When it comes to a possible new person too, though. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And this is what I'm saying because for the most part, y'all chicks don't be good discerners of character, man. Y'all just don't, man. You know what I mean? Let's just say it is what it is. Y'all just don't be good discerners of character, man. You know what I'm saying? That comes from, you know what I'm saying, from a lot of things too, though. But you know what I mean? You know what I mean? When it comes to, you know what I'm saying, a possible potential new person, man, you just, you know what I mean? Whenever you is in transition between relationships, it's always a good idea to just like focus on yourself for a minute. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? But let me say this. I understand that some people, you know what I'm saying, you know what I mean, some people is just used to being in relationships, you know what I'm saying? And I get that to an extent, but at the same time, you got to make sure that, you know what I'm saying, you got yourself together psychologically, mentally, spiritually, and all of that stuff. You got to make sure you got a well-balanced sense of yourself and acceptance of yourself. Because a lot of us is running around here with trauma we ain't dealt with since we was kids. You understand what I'm saying? Right. And we sit here bringing that into every new person we interact with. You know what I'm saying? But then again, you know what I'm saying? I'm and this is what I'm just being real. You know what I'm saying? The times we coming in now, listen here, man, ladies, it wouldn't be in your best interest to be with a man. Man, and I know this might sound crazy, but I'm just being honest with y'all. And you know, women, y'all don't really fare off on y'all's own too much in certain type of situations, man. And let me tell you here, man. You know what I'm saying? It would be in your best interest to get with you a dude who you know take care of his business. You know what I'm saying? You know, he work hard, whatever it is he do, you know what I'm talking about. It might not be perfect. He got flaws, whatever, character flaws like we all do, whatever. But, you know, you see the good in him. You know, you see what he has the potential to do because he's just shown and proved on different occasions what he has the capability to do. He's a leader. You know, you can tell he ain't going to tell you no bullshit, ain't going to lead you nowhere messed up. You know what I'm saying? Intelligent, aware of what's going on and around him. Has the ability to make things happen for himself in this situation. You know what I'm talking about? Like, you know, stuff that a lot of y'all girls don't know about because y'all didn't have no, like, pops or nothing growing up, or you had no real men in your life, as an example, if it wasn't your grandpa or somebody like that. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you got to be able to understand or be able to be more of a good discernment of character when it comes to guys y'all deal with, man. You know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying? Understand that certain dudes be in certain situations, right? And the only thing that's keeping them from getting to the next level in their situation is meeting the right chick. Yeah. You feel me? Because I'm telling you, man, I'm telling you, brother, listen, young brothers, man, if you come across, and this is what I say y'all women, man, if y'all just be a feminine woman, I'm talking about,
just be what you're supposed to.
Oh my God, man! I'm telling you, y'all don't understand, man. A nigga, you ain't gotta be super bad. Your body ain't gotta be snatched. You ain't gotta have a big old booty and big old titties and a flat stomach and all this long flowing hair. You could be an average looking ass chick in every way. You could possibly be an average looking chick. But if you willing to just, you know, get on board. Lance Parker was good. Get on board with what a nigga got going on. You see this nigga. I can listen to this dude. He's a guy. He's intelligent. He's smart. I can see he's willing to work hard. You know what I'm talking about? I know he ain't gonna leave me nowhere fucked up. He ain't gonna have me on no bullshit out here. He he ain't on no bullshit out here. You know, so what is the guy doing? What is he working? What is he showing and proving in his actual life to show you that he got the potential to lead you somewhere? You can see yourself getting underneath this nigga's leadership and guidance as a man, and him leading you as a woman in all ways possible, man. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That's what I would say to y'all, man, for real.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And understand that, you know, situations happen, man. People get in certain situations and things happen, and you know, and like I say, man, and that's why dudes don't be really trying to really mess with a lot of chicks, because they've been in situations with bras when shit get bad, the chick just bang out. She bang out.
Yeah.
Just because she started not being happy, or, you know, things, a situation come up where the money was coming in, now something happened and the money ain't coming in like that. We got to fall back. We got to make something happen. We got to go to the pantry, man. We got to go pick up a part-time job. You know, talking about like shit get hectic sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you know, when shit like that happen, man, y'all chicks tend to bang out. You know what I mean? Or for out the blue, for some reason, more than likely it's unaddressed childhood trauma. You feel unhappy.
Unhappy. Yeah.
Just unhappy, like it's a man, like it's our job to make you fucking happy. I wish the fuck I would. Wouldn't put zero energy into making anybody fucking happy. You hear me? Except myself.
This is an experience of life, man.
Yeah. You can't let it win though, man. You gotta just be able to see the lesson out of that shit, man. The next time you make sure you get out of a situation with a guy, or you get out of a situation with a girl, you make sure when you get into another situation, you just make sure you right within yourself. You understand what I'm saying? And be able to, you know what I'm saying, use that, like you said, vet these motherfuckers, look at a nigga, hold on, peep a nigga out first. You know what I'm saying? Listen, you know what I'm saying? This nigga, I see how he move, what he do, you know what I'm saying, what's going on with him, you know what I'm saying? I see he got the, you know, he doing something out here. He ain't out here just being doing nothing. You know what I mean? Because you know when you start rocking with somebody, you start figuring out how they really move and operate.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then you can see if he's just fucking around, or is he like really working towards something, that you can see some like action, you can see some results of his work, whatever it is he's doing. Whatever he's doing, you see him actively pursuing it and doing it and getting results from it. You know what I'm saying? Then that's a guy who you can probably get on his program and follow, and he can lead you and guide you somewhere. You see like he taking it somewhere. He ain't just fucking around or whatever it is he's doing, whether it's working, whether it's business, whatever the situation is. You know what I mean?
It's a difference, yeah. It's definitely a difference.
Yeah.
Like you said, you know, somebody that's really got their grind and their shit together, you should be able to spot that.
Right.
You know, we at our age, I'm pretty sure we all over 30. We probably mostly all over like 35, getting to our 30s, and you know, we got a couple young cats that come in, and this is game for y'all too, because y'all can see like where it is in life, and you know, we give y'all more blueprint of what you can expect and what you can follow, and at the end of the day, like what Stack said, happiness is what you feel. I can't make nobody happy. I could create experiences to hope that you feel happy, but at the end of the day, when I wake up, maybe I'm just a simple-minded person. I feel happy when I wake up. And happiness is something that you obtain inside of yourself. And like Stack said, you can't make somebody happy.
Mm-hmm.
You can create an experience.
Yeah, you can add to somebody's happiness that's already there that they got in some type of way, you know. But
yeah, because you could think that you could create a great experience that somebody may not feel like it's a great experience.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's all off of the receiver. That's just like the gift is what they say, the beauty is in the eyes of the beholder.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The gift that you give somebody, you may give somebody a gift from your heart. And I'm pretty sure we've all done this before. We've all been in relationships. We've all done something where we did it from the heart.
Right.
And that person may have even accepted it, lied to us, and then later down the line you find out they didn't really like the gift that you gave them. And we may even been pissed off because they didn't like the gift that we gave them. But at the end of the day, should we even have had any emotional attachment to that gift? Should we have even got mad? But I know when I what the fuck you meant? Because I was like, I spent time, I put my effort into it, but honestly, it's in the eyes of the beholder. What I thought was beautiful, they didn't think, and I couldn't really get mad. Like when I think of it in the whole aspect, but I ain't gonna lie to say that I wasn't pissed off.
Uncle Diggity in the building, what's good, man? He said, move. Oh, he said, my nigga said, hold on, my nigga Uncle Diggity say. He said, I'm tapping in. He said, peace to the bros, moving into my new crib, listening from the cloud. That's what's up, man. Congratulations, brother. Congratulations, brother. That's a beautiful thing, man. We're moving on up. That's a beautiful thing. But yeah, though, man, this is a conversation we're gonna have definitely at a later time. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Because it's so many different facets and aspects to it. You know what I'm saying? We can go in for days. You know what I'm talking about? We're gonna get right to this song, Fresh Air. Another banger off of that Exit the Doom. You know what I'm saying? My brother King L's Wisdom Guarantee. Narcissist is sick. Let's go, man. Smash that like, click the bell. Subscribe to the page. Share your social engineering. You need E.N.E. Days off, man.
Handicap, that's what she was sprinkles, yeah. We just pull it up. You can check the stitch, scene work. We just sew it up. Paper plank, bills everywhere. We just fold it up. Hottest in the game. Right now, I suppose it's us. Give us our flowers while we here. So let's rose it up. We got the game on lock. Now the code is us. Try to make the bread from scratch. They can't roll with us. Palmer and the leaf. Raw paper, we just roll it up. A bar ain't really what it was 30 years ago. So ahead of my time, it appears I've been here before. Forget it though. Some listening but still don't get it, yo. Getting money and getting more. Shit, that's all we know. Pay respects to big. R.I.P. You my inspiration. Always stay the GOAT in my eyes with no hesitation. Some of these cats, I don't know. With this generation, let me break it down one time for interpretation. If I drove the states with a foreign, is that immigration hanging on to every word I say? Oh, that's quotations flowing any weather, snow, sleet, and precipitation. Every time we grab the mic, it's like a presentation. Got the game on lock. Where's the shot? Cause we close it up. We've been had the bread so long, that shit loaded up. Every time you hear E.N.E, yeah, you know it's up. Ice chips in the deep freezer, we just froze it up. And some cheapest sprinkles, yeah. We just pull it up. You can check the stitch, scene work. We just sew it up. Paper plank, bills everywhere. We just fold it up. Hottest in the game. Right now, I suppose it's us. Give us our flowers while we here. So let's rose it up. We got the game on lock. Now the code is us. Try to make the bread from scratch. They can't roll with us. Palmer and the leaf. Raw paper, we just roll it up.
Lost a couple breaths up in these streets. Fuck your yellow line. Swerving cross your lane, I got the juice. No, I'm very fine. Smoking motor breath. Never cross a step on the line. Glancing at my timepiece, making deposits. How I check time. Anyone that say my pops was OG, that's my inspiration. Only one to always have my back with no hesitation. Told me never trust it for your TB out of desperation. Stay ready, just in case opportunity need preparation. Invest. We trying to stretch more than couple generations. Think of Rome when you thinking of King's renovation. Last year, E.N.E stand, that was our restoration. Open the year with stimulus package to show our dedication. Then Butcher Boys drop, after glitching rain drop. That's 2 tattered tears before the summer's mind drop. Exactly how much I splash after twisting off the top. Pops, meeting Randy, yo, sit before I get a shot. Came up in this game screaming out, we was born to die. The summer snow hit them right between the fucking eyes. They thought we didn't have a chance like David versus Goliath. Yes, we could make peace, yet never evaporate the lies. My passion was my pride. My actions never lie. Whoever standing on my side, standing next to Alawam. The essence in the life, image sun up in the sky. My energy from fresh air, mean you kill me, still I never die.
That's what she was king. We just pull it up. You can check the stitch, scene work. We just sew it up. Paper plank, bills everywhere. We just fold it up. Hottest in the game. Right now, I suppose it's us. Give us our flowers while we here. So let's rose it up. We got the game on lock. Now the code is us. Try to make the bread from scratch. They can't roll with us. Palmer and the leaf. Raw paper, we just roll it up. Nigga.
Got a fat leaf road, I'm about to light it up. Derrick Henry the flow, you niggas tighten up. Eyes puffy like allergies when they acting up. I be out back with your bitch, letting her suck me up. Yeah, glitch back on that shit, don't gotta brag and such. Nah, competition first floor, can't see my attic dust. The way I spit like 50 cows, it's loud as fuck. Just like the weed is, honestly, I'm the new big. Couple hundred lighter, compare the bars and be speechless. You niggas ass and I ain't being facetious. Top views, white sand beaches, show where my reach is. Straight to the point, like Joe Clark, how I teach kids. You niggas lie on the book and gotta renege. I'm trying to drown in the money, I'm at the deep end. Am I the best? Well, honestly, that depends on who you asking, cause all my niggas assassins.
We just blow it up. You can check the stitch, see it work. We just sew it up. Paper plate bills everywhere. We just fold it up. Hottest in the game. Right now, I suppose it's us. Give us our flowers while we here. So let's rose it up. We got the game on lock. Now the code is us. Try to make the bread from scratch. They can't roll with us. Palmer and the leaf. Raw paper. We just roll it up.
Yeah. Hey, man, we gotta shoot a video or something for that, man. I gotta do a video for that joint or something, man. You hear me? Hey, listen, man, you already know what it is, man. E.N.E Fridays, me and my nigga King Els, we here, we in the building, goddammit. You hear me, man? We in the dungeon, E.N.E Studios, you know what I'm saying? We got the Errol Spence fight on right now. You know what I'm talking about? And we here, man. It's a beautiful thing, man. Friday night wrap up, listening to these E.N.E classic tracks. You understand what I'm saying? Breaking down these stories for this week. So much stuff that happened this week, man. You know what I'm talking about? So much stuff that happened this week, man. You know what I mean? We just did a big meal. That picture is crazy, man.
I hope that's AI.
That picture is crazy, man. You feel me? That picture is crazy, man. You hear me? Even Meek Mill ought to be ashamed of himself, man. These guys are compromised, man. I want y'all to understand that most of these guys are compromised, man.
Hey, that Dreams and Nightmares, it's crazy because that's like one of the dopest joints to get played in the club. That motherfucker be that's like taking the whole fucking Red Bull to the head. Like, damn. That nigga got an anthem, a club anthem, a couple of them. But that's the one, though. Like, damn. I don't know. I just. So we got to break up. Oh, they got the R. Kelly jail tapes. Yeah, you might want to do that for like a. You gotta put your mark on.
This nigga, yo, we listen to a lot of this shit, man.
That way they can point the finger.
So
I realize a lot of women date emotionally unavailable men. That way they can point the finger because they're not emotionally available either, and you don't have to do the labor of finding out what's going on with you when you date a man that's worse off than you. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're used to being the one that can't be caught. You're used to being aloof. You're used to not being so when you get with a man who got more red flags than you, it's easier to point at him and say he's the problem, and you walk off and don't do no more work. And then you meet a nigga who actually is emotionally intelligent. You meet a dude that actually does communicate in real time when something is wrong. You meet a dude that actually does have boundaries, and now you look funny in the light. And I'm just saying, I don't know y'all personally. I'm only speaking from my experience. A lot of women be looking funny as in the light, bro.
That Mayweather funny in the light.
I realize a lot of women date emotionally unavailable men. That way they can point the finger. because they're not emotionally available either, and you don't have to do the labor of finding out what's going on with you when you date a man that's worse off than you. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're used to being the one that can't be caught. You're used to being aloof. You're used to not being so when you get with a man who got more red flags than you, it's easier to point at him and say he's the problem, and you walk off and don't do no more work. And then you meet a nigga who actually is emotionally intelligent. You meet a dude that actually does communicate in real time when something is wrong. You meet a dude that actually does have boundaries, and now you look funny in the light. And I'm just saying, I don't know y'all personally. I'm only speaking from my experience. A lot of women be looking funny as in the light, bro.
Mayweather money looking funny in the light.
I realize a lot of women date.
Talking about, like, at the end of the day, like, and we used to see that shit for what it really was. And it is what it is. Like, especially when you a dude, like I said, when you communicate openly and shit don't match up to when we both communicate and everything I say I'm gonna match up. I'm not gonna make me to be something. I ain't never been that nigga who was acting like I was way more than what I was. I wasn't no big drug dealer, none of that shit. What you see is what you get.
It is what it is, man.
It is what it is. Like,
it is what it is, man.
Like, hey, if you want to roll on, roll on. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I done had a lot of women that, like, I'm going to give you the 100% me, but they, you know, I started looking like, it ain't the same. It ain't as advertised. You know what I mean? And then you just go with what it is. Like, that's what I'm saying. That's what we start playing the game, too.
That's the picture of it that she got.
But I might still pop. I might know you ain't shit, and I might still pop you. But I wasn't gonna commit to nothing. Oh yeah, that was a little different. This chick must have had some bread out here, obviously. That's it. Her princess at 20.
What y'all know about this right here? This is crazy.
She had to be like 17, 18 when she got the empire popping.
Picture, female drug dealer, 20, known as Percocet Princess, appears in court over suspected OD death of Robert De Niro's grandson, Leandro, 19. Sophia Haley Marks, 20, appeared at federal Manhattan court on Friday. She is charged with distributing narcotics but did not enter plea. Leandro's body was found sitting in a chair beside white powder on July 2nd. Damn. The woman arrested in connection with the suspected overdose death of Robert De Niro's grandson, Leandro, 19, has been pictured in a court sketch. Sophia Haley Marks, 20, known as the Percocet Princess, is charged with distributing narcotics but did not enter a plea at a federal Manhattan court on Friday. Not the Percocet Princess. Leandro's lifeless body was found sitting in a chair beside white powder inside a $950,000 one-bedroom apartment on Wall Street. $1 million apartment?
Wall Street.
Yeah, she guilty. Look how they did that picture of her, man. She like she did everything they did.
That's the OJ picture.
Sophia Haley Marks, known as the Percocet Princess, that's her. Leandro's body was found sitting in the chair beside the white powder on July 2nd. His picture with his mom, Drina, and grandfather, Robert De Niro. So that's the daughter he got by the black lady?
Who, Robert De Niro?
Yeah.
I don't know. You know he was out there. He still popping them out, ain't he? Ain't he the one who just popped them out?
Wow.
Yeah, I think Robert.
Not the Percocet Princess, man.
Out here. Middle of Manhattan off of 42nd.
Getting it in. Getting to the baggery. All right? And we're about to get up out of here, man. You know what I'm talking about? It's been beautiful, man. It's been a beautiful situation, man. Listen, y'all know what it is, man. Saturday night, I got something special for y'all tomorrow night. You did. I got something special for y'all tomorrow night. I got something special for y'all for tomorrow evening, man. We're gonna go in tomorrow night. We're gonna have a special E.N.E edition for y'all tomorrow evening, man. It's gonna be a beautiful thing, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna put some food on the grill. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a fellas night out, man. We're gonna have King L's in the building. A couple more of the brothers gonna come through. We just gonna do a little live session. We're gonna have y'all tap in and walk with us. You know, so it's gonna be a beautiful thing, man. It's gonna be a beautiful situation. You ain't gonna want to miss it, man. Lots of jewels gonna be dropped, man. We're gonna just give y'all an introduction into the life of E.N.E and how we do it every now and again when we get together and just hang out on some grown man shit. Just throw some food on the grill. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I mean? And just you know, eat, drink, and be merry. You know what I'm talking about, man? Y'all don't know nothing about that. Sometimes you gotta do that with your real ones, with your brethren, with your real ones, your day ones. Y'all gotta just link up and hang out with each other, man. You know what I'm saying? We held round table meetings so we could go and discuss not only money but all the emotions going through us.
Real shit.
You feel me? It's good to do that every now and again. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So that's what we're going to do tomorrow. We're going to tap in with that tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Make a situation out of it for the content because we that's what we do. You know, so about King L's, you got anything you want to say before we get up out of here, man?
I just hope everybody have a great weekend, and we're going to tap in Tuesday. What we got? Underground Kings?
Yes, UGK.
All right. We're on UGK on Tuesday. So we're going to tap in, and everybody have a great weekend. We're going to tap in tomorrow, so, make sure y'all tap in.
Yeah.
I'll be over there. I can't even get a time because I'm just going to be over there for a little minute. And we're going to get it in, and I hope y'all stop in. And I think it's a fight on tomorrow.
We can put that, on the fire.
You know what it is. I just hope everybody have a great weekend overall. And we're going to tap in Tuesday, so I get with y'all.
Yeah, man. Next weekend is the Rib Fest in the city, too. So, I'm definitely going to go see what's to it. You feel me? Next Friday, I'm going to be down there. I'm going to get some content for y'all, man. I'm going to be going live. I'm going to do some shorts down there. I'm going to get some content down there, put together a little piece. You feel me? And we definitely going to tap in at the Rib Fest. You know what I'm saying? So, you got a request you want to bang out with? Leave on the, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Shit, I don't mind.
All right, we can bang this joint right.
And shit like that.
Yeah, I just seen that shit on here. We can bang out to this right here.
Okay. I read it.
Oh, so we ain't about to play this.
I'm about to say Summer Street. That's my shit.
Oh, you got it right there on your phone or something?
Oh, I can put it up, yeah.
And that shit should be on YouTube.
It ain't on YouTube. Oh, I'm about to I gotta put graduation season up. Please forgive me, y'all. A lot of our shit got snatched off the internet, but we definitely gotta get all that joint back on. And I've been trying to. I gotta find the fucking playlist. Like I don't have the whole track list, and I can't remember all the tracks it was on. And the order they was in too, it's definitely difficult. It's also my fault for not having them with the track list, but I gotta figure it out. And if anything, I'll just put extended versions. I need to put I know all the tracks that was on there. I just can't remember the exact order. But I can remember the first 10 tracks. I just can't remember the last 9. Yeah. Because I swear I've been trying, bro. Like, you see,
right here.
Birds could vouch that I definitely tried to ask the crew if anybody downloaded it. You remember when I asked everybody?
Say what?
I asked if anybody had the track list in the chat a couple weeks ago. We'll get all the joints on there.
All right, so we're going to get up out of here, y'all. We're going to leave y'all with this E.N.E classic off my brother King L's album, Graduation Season. You know what I'm saying? Summer Street. You know what I'm saying? Featuring me, Stacks with the Facts, man. Tap in, walk with us, man. Tomorrow night, we're going to have a special, another E.N.E edition, A Real Talk podcast, a special exclusive episode for y'all tomorrow, man. Tapping in with the brethren. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have something special for y'all. On Tap In, walk with us 9 p.m. tomorrow. You did, you know what I'm talking about? Right now, we're going to lead off with this classic track, Summit Street, off of this graduation season. Tap in, walk with us. Enjoy your evening, man. Thank y'all. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world, man. And y'all tapped in with us. We appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in the chat, Uncle Diggity, Lance Parker, McQuay, you know what I'm talking about? XL Pro came through. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody else was shot up through this joint. You know what I'm talking about? Sir Ism came through. Blessed us with his present. Tosh Beat. You know what I'm talking about? My man Glister Guarantee. All y'all out there in the clouds that tapped in with us. We appreciate it, man. Classic banger, Summer Street. Tap in, walk with us. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page. On your way out, share on your social engineering. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know what love is. Oh, she's not made enough of
He did it all for the life, that's right. It was raising the height, no lie. The game was never faithful tonight, no lie. King fool like he blazing on ice, no lie. He did it all for the life, that's right. It was raising the height, no lie. The game was never faithful tonight, no lie. The king fool like he blazing on ice, no lie. Used to wait, relocated, peace to my maker. They only good on paper. They disappeared, call them paper. Purdue the boil maker. I never wait to shake a time to lacer. Turn the baser. I'm in that. Picture white and black. My 757 shit, jet sound be a pack. Backpack of rap, stash in the packs in the back. Knee high, double that, still like trust on that. On that strong Mr. T-Pack. Bring the lead back. Raked up, so I leave that. We don't need that. Let it sing in the mic, that's the greatest feedback. Listen, you go, I'm proving out. Eventually you are blown. With a man with one eye, king, eventually in due time. They don't get lines, we rolled on red lines. We ducked that bedtime, you took this bedtime. New line, send them at 4K. Menace to America, minister of Latter-day. 2 bodies on my God today, practically. They should have been practicing, they wasn't no AI. Say hot as the song, official like the dawn, rise like the song, king now I'm gone. Hey hot as the song, official like the dawn, king rise like the song. He did it all for the light, that's right. He was raising the height, no lie. The game was never faithful tonight, no lie. King fool like he blazing on ice, no lie. He did it all for the light, that's right. They was raising the height, no lie. The game was never faithful tonight, no lie. A king fool like he blazing on ice.
We used to get fresh after daddies. Had the crib with 4th and 13, serving up the baggies. West, bring the constables on some full spot shit. Had 4x4s inside the door just in case the SWAT force hit. But that was the old days. We used to roll up that gold haze. Carol in the kitchen cooking up the zones and 4 days. We used to go lock in the booth and go in the zone for 4 days. The work ethic, it was kind of psychotic and just a tad bit strange now. Trust me when I tell you, man, y'all niggas don't really want it. Smoking on that fake ass pressure, y'all niggas ain't really want it. I'm stacked with the facts, only know mistake those. Mangoes, avoid catching new cases and the state clothes. All you gossiping ass bitches and all you fake hoes, man, especially all you niggas that be fake woke. Y'all always try to challenge and come at the kid. Y'all gotta read more books, go do a couple bids. Go live a real street life, back up a couple bricks. Be facing wild ass time and never think to snitch. E.N.E, we the nicest niggas out, cocaine balls. Whenever we ain't spitting this a drought, we came to wake up the masses, rose and flute glasses. Big business deals, the safest where the stash is. Fuck how you feel, Quest said that on our last shit. New music coming, it's sure to be a classic.